Going live, bing bong bing. Haven't even had time to fill my bottle of water up just yet, but we are on. Hey guys, how you going? So down BKR Sport. We've jumped straight across there from that hectic Canterbury Bulldogs versus West Tigers game where the Tigers nearly came back in the end, but they did a very West Tigery thing and found a way to lose, even though they probably, if they were able to hold the ball, probably would have came back to win that game. But the Tigers are the Tigers, and they go to 0-3 alongside Parramatta Squeals. But this game here, guys, should be a good game. We've had really good games this weekend. We've had really good games this entire season so far, and this one should not disappoint either. It is the Canberra Raiders taking on the Cronulla Sharks here. Raiders currently winless, unlucky not to beat the Cowboys up in North Queensland round 1. Only lost by 1 point, came back like a train, but didn't get the job done. They are not favourites here today, but it is their first home game in Canberra, so there's a real good shout that they could win this game. Absolutely 100%. And they're not a big fan of the Sharks after Mick Ennis obviously made fun of them for the clap that they all do have. And also, they did get knocked out by the Sharkies in 2016 as the Sharks went on to win their first premiership. Sharks, on the other hand, obviously they are 11th place right now. They've actually been probably one of the better teams to watch this season, despite the fact they are 1-2. They played the Rabbitohs and were really good, even though they've got no Nico Hines right now, and played the Rabbitohs really well. Unfortunately, it fell apart in the second half, but they've got some really good signs there for this team, defensively and attacking. Actually, no, defensively they've given up a few points, but attacking-wise, they could still score a few points. Last week, they beat the Eels 30-26 in one of the best games of the season so far. But then again, there's so many close games and so many good games that pretty much every game is one of the best games of the season at the moment. Truly, it is really fascinating, this rugby league landscape as we currently speak. But let's get into the two team lives here just before we do start up for the game and get into the chat and see what you guys are saying. So obviously, hit that thumbs up button, guys. Subscribe if you're around here. We're about 20 subscribers away now. About 20 subscribers away from 22,000. So I reckon we can get that by the end of the stream. Let's smack it. Let's do it. Let's get into it. And don't forget, Titans versus Storm vlog out 5 p.m. tomorrow, 5 p.m. AEST. So, for the Raiders here today, James Schiller and Trey Mooney come in, Adam Mariotta and Nick Cottridge come out, Sebastian Chris is the fullback with Albert Hopewade and James Schiller on the wings, Harley Smith-Shields and Matthew Tomoko as the centres. You got Jack White as the 5'8", Jamal Fogarty in the 7, Joseph Tarpanay and Emre Gula front row, Danny Levi is the hooker, Hudson Young and Elliot Whitehead are the back rowers, with Whitehead being the captain, and Corey Harawira is the lock. Pasami Saulo, Tom Starling, Trey Mooney and Corey Horsburgh the interchange, with Matt Frawley as the 18th man replacement, so pretty much, full strength Raiders team there overall, except for the fact they've got no Xavier Savage still as the fullback, but overall, and Papali'i as well, but in the same sense, pretty much a full-strength Raiders team there. Jack Williams is in here for the Sharkies, and Thomas Hazleton is out. You got William Candy as the fullback with Sione Katoa and Ronaldo Molitalo on the wings. Jesse Ramian and Siasia Fatalakai are the centres. Matt Moylan is the 5'8". Braden Trindle is the halfback. Still no Nico Hines until I think next week, they were saying. Toby Rudolph and Braden Hamlin-Welly are the front rowers. Blake Brayley is the hooker. Britton Nakora and Teague Wilton are the back row, and then Dal Finucane is the lock, and he's also the captain. Cameron McInnes, Royce Hunt, Oregon Kafusi, and Jack Williams interchange, with Connor Tracy as the 18th man replacement. So, yeah, two strong teams here. Obviously, minus Nico Hines there for the Sharks, minus Xavier Savage for the Raiders. Overall, it should be a good game, should be fiery. Game is about to get started here. The Sharks are about to get out and onto the field. So hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. I think before I get into the chat, I might quickly go fill my bottle of water up because I have not had a chance to go fill it up. I have not had a chance. Suppose to smash the like button. Let's go. Exactly right. Viking Club Central, let's go. Get Macro Mike cookie in the mate. Oh, Mike, get one. Well, I'm going to go fill my bottle of water up. Keep me entertained in the chat. Fill my water bottle up. Get a Macro Mike cookie. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Alright guys, we're going back. I don't think we've missed much. I don't think we've even probably missed the kickoff. I don't even think it's kicked off yet. Please tell me it hasn't even kicked off yet. They're still doing the claps to represent all the clap that the Raiders fans have. Yeah, the boys. Yeah, the boys. Rugby League love for Brains. Let's go to Raiders. All right, here we go. We'll just have a drink of water first. Nathan needs to see something out of big. Needs to see something big out of the Raiders for this one. Yeah, I agree. Camp Bro says could have another 0-3 with the Raiders lose today. David says Ayo, that Dogs Tigers game was fire. Yeah, Dogs and Tigers both have a lot of things to work on. But I got my clean cookie here from BKRmy. Yeah, the boys. Yeah, boys. Yeah, the boys. Jason says I've just seen something funny. What did you see funny? What was funny? Oh, it's funny. Jesus, this is the game I thought would be the best game of the week. I reckon Canberra having their first home game are going to come out good, and Sharks are a solid side without Nico. Solid game, I reckon. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Again, I'll repeat what this is. If you want to get your own, there is the receive 10% off your next BKRmy order by using code AMBBlaze on the link over there in the pinned comment. Only a total fat of 8.82 grams, which is in the entire cookie, which is amazing. Carbohydrates 8.39. It's good. It's real good. And it tastes amazing. Henry from Works' Raiders are legit. Legit what? They're 0-2 right now. They lost to the Dolphins, and they lost to the Cowboys. They're 0-2, so what do you mean legit? Alright, so the Raiders will start the ball here. And it will be Emre Gula who gets the ball out to the 10. He'll jump in the Discord soon. Alright, bro. I'll have a look at it after the stream. Actually, it says Raiders 112, Starling, Schiller, Wilton, and Ramey to score $1,350 donation. Wowee. Wowee, sir. That would be amazing. So, third tackle here. Those cookies are so good, man. They really are. 7 says, come on, Sharks, beat the Faders. But it says, wait, $45. What? For the big pack, there's like 20 in the pack or 15 in the pack. Very good. Applying your protein cookies when the paycheck comes in. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. And don't forget you get 10% off that. So Sharks here, Ronaldo Mortalo will beat this ball out to the 10. Also, if you guys don't know, BKRmy actually sponsors the Gold Coast Titans, so they're an official sponsor for the club. Seminu says, come on Sharks, beat the Faders. Eugene says, need Big T, Wilton said, my super coach, score. I don't think I have anybody in this game in my super coach. I do not. I do not. But I finished on 1,025 points. I'll take that. Oh no, I must have somebody else here. Oh, that is a... Oh, I thought there was a whistle there. I thought it was a mistake there from the Sharks. Fourth tackle now for the Sharks. They go left-hand side. Braden Hamlin-Llewellyn gets the ball to the halfway point. I must have somebody in this game. Because it says that I've still got another 30 points to get or so. Katoa, Alafana Pereira, Tedesco, Alamotti. Unless they're saying updates, but... No. I don't have anyone in this game. So, first tackle of the Raiders, I get the ball to the 15. Up the Doggies, even if we only win by 4, it's still a win. Proud of the boys on the trot. I don't know if I'd be proud of that one. I don't know if I'd be proud of that one, Logan. I think that should bring you back down to earth a little bit and humble you guys a little bit. Brocky Sports' Hayback Art. Oh, mate. Dubs up for yesterday. Third tackle now. 35 metres out from their own line. Camp Rose says, Blake, can you get BKRmy in Canberra? I think I might need to grab some of those delicious looking cookies. Absolutely, bro. Yeah, for sure. They're based in the Gold Coast. I think they're based in Burleigh Heads. But they'll send it out to you. Don't worry. Don't worry. And you should, buddy, get some of this in here too. The triple chocolate cookie bacon mix. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. So third tackle here, there's an injury right now. I think Whitehead, is it? No, sorry. It looks like Daniel Levi. Plus, this is no Matt Moreland. Did I not read out Matt Moreland's name? I don't think I did I? No, he is. Oh, he's a 5'8". How many voices are you still doing sub-only tipping videos? What do you mean? What do you mean? I've been doing tipping streams for the last 3 weeks. We've done a tipping stream every week the last 3 weeks. Joey says, I've been busy, so I want to ask, how do you feel about the Storm win? Big dubs. And when are you releasing the vlog? 5 PM tomorrow, Queensland time. Great seeing Queensland teams dominate the comp, except for the Cowboys. Bit quiet on YouTube, but. So it's going to be Sharks here with the ball at the 10. No Moreland is super coach. Why would I have Moreland in my super coach? Why would anybody, even Sharks fans? My mum is a die-hard Sharks fan, and she hates Moreland. She hates Moreland. Alright. Apparently this has been the hottest March day in Canberra history. Lucky they've got the shade. But it was apparently 35 degrees. So, I feel you, Canberra fans. It was 42 degrees in the Gold Coast yesterday. But that is... Oh, in the Gold Coast in the stadium. 37 degrees in the Gold Coast. So, fit tackle now. No, sorry, 35 degrees in the Gold Coast. 42 degrees on the field. Fit tackle right-hand side. And Trindle's going to whack that ball up in the air. Trindle's been a good replacement for Nico Hines. And good take there by Sebastian Chris. Slapped down by Will Kennedy. Daniel Lane says, morning, mate. I'm tipping the Sharks in this one. Yeah, I'm tipping the Sharks too. Even with no Nico Hines, I'm tipping the Sharks as well. How many cookies a day do I have, Blaze? Me or you? You, 100. Me, 1 a day. And on stream. And to clarify, I haven't been given anything to say. Why is Nico Hines has got like sunscreen all over his face or face cream or something like that? Oh, maybe multicultural round. I haven't been given anything to say, so everything I say is from me. Will Kennedy will get this ball out to the halfway point. Great run. He's been on fire this season so far. On fire. On fire. Alright, so second tackle now to get his blood to the 40. Right hand side, Jaden Brayley. Not Jaden Brayley, sorry, Blake Brayley, his brother. Left hand side, Matt Morley gives it off to Toby Rudolph, sorry. Toby Rudolph's an interesting one to see now because he's obviously shaved off the head. There you go, Matt Moreland and Teague Wilton taking down 10 metres out here from the line. From the line, sorry. Grimy says like cookies. Mate, these cookies are good. Forward tackle, right hand side, Chancey Hamlin-Ueli, 5 metres out from the line. Fifth tackle now. Right hand side, Blake Brayley off to Ramy and Kennedy. Chance Katoa. I don't think so. I don't think he gets that down there. I think it'll be a no try. They'll check it, but I think it's a no try. Yeah, they're just going to say it's in touch. They're not even going to check it. Yeah. Good call. Lag and ball. Yeah, Greg says thanks for that lag. It's not like that was just said or anything. Lag and ball sex is currently 36 right now at Canberra. You know we've spoken about that for the last like 10 minutes, right? 10 minutes says what does the cookies taste like? It's like a caramel. You got some like crunchiness in it. It's also real soft. I put them in the fridge. Some people don't like them in the fridge. I like them in the fridge. Real soft and really good. And they're healthy. I've seen an 80-minute effort from us this season. Mark wants to say, I think Penrith can drop off their high standards here and still win the comp. Oh, come on, Mark. Come on, Mark. You can't have watched the season so far and say Penrith are easy winners for this comp. So third tackle here for the Raiders. So 35 metres out. Now 30 metres out from the line. Michaela Gabrielle says, my birthday today, 20. Good stuff, Michaela. Happy birthday. Who you support? If you're a Titans fan, love your work. If you're a Broncos fan, I wish you will. I wish Hodgson stayed at Canberra. He wasn't bad, but again, he was getting slower and older. Yeah, I don't think Danny Levi's it for you guys. And I've started to come around to Tom Starling not being it either. So, yeah, it would have been good to have that tandem of Tom Starling and also Josh Hodgson. Because he was good there. He was. He was not great at the Eels. Not great at the Eels at all. Alright, Hamlin-Ueli with a good run again. Second tackle. He's been better this year too, Hamlin-Ueli. Canberra says, nah, Mark, haven't you heard from the media? The Dolphins are clearly the team to beat. No, kind of beat. Oh, Sharkies away. Montala, Will Kennedy. Try time. Try time for the Sharkies. 4-0 with a kick to come. 4 tries in 2 games. And it's the first 7 minutes here. Will Kennedy is on fire at the moment, man. Will Kennedy is absolutely on fire right now, man. Unreal. So they go left-hand side here. Brayley out to Moylan. Moylan to Siasafa Talakai. Militalo then steps on the inside. He gets the ball back into Will Kennedy. An easy try there for Kennedy. Nice tackle, Jamal Fogarty. Only Jamal. Hodgson isn't that bad. It's just Brad Arthur thinks he's an 80-minute player. Hodgson's been dreadful for the Eels, in my opinion. Don't tell an Eels fan that. Dobie says, bro, Zach Wolford, fam, how is he not playing? Danny Levi's trash. I think Danny Levi's trash, But I don't think he's that great. And I also don't think Wolford's fantastic, but I think he's probably better. And I think that he would probably work better in tandem with Tom Starling to come off the bench. McCallum says I'm a blue and gold Eels fan. I'm so sorry, McCallum. I'm so sorry. But at least he made the grand final last year. Alright, so it's going to be 6-0 to the Sharkies. 8 minutes into the game. Too easy there for the boys in blue. Tell you what, Sharkies look good this year. You know what? I don't think I'd say Manly's been the best looking team so far this year. I would say it's the Sharks. That cookie is great, by the way. And it fills you too. I mean, some Preston Kennedy this year feels good. Yeah, for sure, Mudge. For sure. Dolphins will drop off 100%. Oh, yeah. I think we all know it. The media's going to push it, but the referees will give them advantages. But they will fall. People don't respect the fact that that was a very close game with Newcastle, a half-strength Newcastle team for the last 5 minutes. This game could be a candidate for the first 50. You think the Sharks are going to score 50 here? That's a penalty to the Sharkies. You think the Sharks will score 50 here? I don't know about that. It's funny though. There's been so many high-scoring games, but we have not seen a 50 bomb yet. So shoulder charge there against the Raiders and the Sharkies. We get this ball to the 35, first tackle. How quickly does the media stop talking about the 20-team expansion when Dolphins win the spoon? Dolphins won't win the spoon. They won't make the 8, but they won't win the spoon. Brad Arthur and Ricky Stewart both don't know how to work interchanges either. I disagree with you. Brad Arthur doesn't, Ricky Stewart does. I would say Ricky Stewart is much better in regards to that than Brad Arthur. High scoring close games, so that's what I'm saying, yeah. No team has hit the 50 bomb. No team's actually hit the friggin' 40 yet. I don't think we've seen a team hit the 40 yet. Actually, are the Titans the highest scorers so far this season with 38 yesterday? I think... Oh, no, sorry. Broncos hit 40 yesterday. So, I think Broncos highest and then the Titans second. Yeah, now people are saying Broncos hit 40 last night. Yeah. Broncos hit 40 yesterday. Titans 38 second. Has any other team hit 38? Because I know Manly has got 37, I think it was, when they beat Bulldogs. It says, you know, it was a little on the side of the expansion being crazy last year, but this year so far seems super competitive, and maybe there is room for further expansion. With 3 teams is a lot, man, because when you're adding in 3 more teams, by the way, raise the ball 20 metres out from their own line. Sorry, third tackle here. They get on to Chris, and he'll get this ball to 25. 3 teams is a lot. You've got to firstly imagine the 30 players each team. That's 90 players added, and then you've got to have the depth through the reserve grades, through the youth development. So you're talking so much extra there that has to go into it. That's why it is smarter to go through places like, oh, that's going to be a 7-tackle set for the Sharkies. Terrible kick from the Raiders. That's why it's smarter to go through places like Perth, like, you know, the islands, even if you wanted to go to New Zealand. But New Zealand, you'd have to poach it off the union talent and whatnot. There's a lot of things that go into that there. Flaxy says thoughts on Dogs nearly losing a non-losable game. Yeah, we streamed that game, man. Yeah, that was... The Dogs fans needed humbling. They're not going to take the humbling, but they absolutely got humbled in that game. Dogs are nowhere near the team that people are making them out to be. Nowhere near. It was an unlosable game 65 minutes in, and they honestly should have lost it. But the Tigers are the Tigers. It's the very West Tiger thing they did late on in that game. By the way, guys, 11 minutes gone here. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Absolutely smack it. We're 20 subscribers away from 22k. Get around it. Yeah. They probably should have lost that game. But with that being said, they didn't. They'll take it. They're now 2-1. But because of that, it's a knock-on Sharks. But because of that, they now got a 7th. Actually, we should update the ladder while there's a knock-on. So knock-on Sharkies there. Because of the Tigers coming back there, the Bulldogs moved from being in potentially 4th place to now being in 7th place. And I think the Sharkies need to win by a decent little bit, actually, to get in. Hold on, let's do that. Alright, so let's see. They're saying Sharks are challenging this. They're saying Raiders strip it. Hand on the ball, hand on the ball, hand on the ball. You can't see anything here. You can't... Where's the ball even getting lost here? I haven't even seen him lose the ball yet. He got the ball the entire time. I can't see him actually lose his ball. So he's still got the ball here. Hands all over the ball from the Raiders, but there's nothing wrong with it just yet. I still haven't seen him lose the ball here. Well, that's the lost ball. Yeah, but did you... But hold on a second. They haven't shown us an angle because he might have actually just put that ball into his own body. Hold on a second. We didn't get an actual angle there. We didn't get the right angle there. But whatever. They'll give that ball to the Raiders. I don't know about that angle, though. Let's just update this ladder here so you Dogs fans can stop crying. Let's go like that. And... Oh, 1 second. Where's the Dogs one? There we are. There we are. Bang. Alright, so the Dog will go bam, boom, woof, woof. They're in the top 8, but you're still below the best team in the comp, the Titans. And so is Ryan's team, the Panthers, below us. Oh no! Ha ha ha! Appreciate you, Ryan, for joining up with the BKRmy, man. Appreciate that one, bro. Mud says, yeah, I don't see the knock on there. I saw him lose the ball, but I didn't see it go to the ground. I thought it went back into his body. For anyone who doesn't know who R Fluxy is the Panthers fan who bet $100 that the Titans couldn't beat the Storm yesterday. And he paid up. He did. He paid up. So now that's $105. Good on him, man. Jenny says, to make the insult the injury worse than the Bulldogs, it wasn't like the Tigers won at the back of the Dogs' errors. It was just due to lack of defence and well-executed plays off the Tigers. Not one-minute combat. Yeah, the Tigers... Yeah, Tigers did do it. But it was 50-50, but it was nice plays for the Tigers to break through, for sure. So, fourth tackle now for the Raiders. They're 10 metres out from the line. Tom Starling goes... Oh, sorry, fifth tackle now, right inside. I don't know what that was for Pasami Saulo. Fogarty kicks it through, and it's going to be an easy grab there by Trindle, who'll get this play to the 3. What I'll say, and then I've said this many times, Broncos weren't in the 8 last year, they're in first. Dolphins weren't in the 8 last year, obviously, they're in second. Manly weren't in the 8 last year, they're in third. Warriors weren't in the 8 last year, they're in fourth. Titans weren't in the 8 last year, they're fifth. Roosters weren't in the 8, they're sixth. Bulldogs weren't in the 8 last year, they're seventh. And Dragons weren't in the 8 last year, they're eighth. There are 7 out of 8 teams right now in the top 8 that were not there last year. 7. And the highest top 8 team is in 6th. And... No, the Raiders can't get into the 8 right now. The Raiders can't get into the 8. The Sharks can, but they were in the 8 last year. That's crazy. Arflake says, all good. Gee, just remember, premierships aren't won in March. At the end of the season, no one will remember Titans in the top 8. Are you happy to bet it to $100? The Titans don't make the top 8? You won't, bro. You won't, because you know it won't end well for you. We already said the Titans weren't going to do well in these first 3 games. We proved you wrong against the Tigers, and then we proved you wrong against the Storm. So you've got a 2. We've got a 2 from 3 record right now. We beat the Cowboys to be 3-1, and then we have the bye, so that would be effectively 4-1. Do I think we'll win the comp this year? No. But it's knock on Raiders. Oh, penalty they've called. Do I think we'll win the comp this year? No, I don't. But in the same sense, I back my team in, and I genuinely do believe we make the top 8. I put us in 6th before the season started for a reason, and no one can tell me I'm crazy right now for that. Alright, people can talk their shit, but, it's a long season. I'm very well aware of that. I've been supporting this game for 29 years, man. I'm very well aware how this game can go. But, with the way this season has gone so far, every single team still has a chance to make the 8 except for the Tigers. So, we can talk, but I think scoring 38 points yesterday is a pretty good start. It's the second highest points scored this season so far. Broncos scored 40 yesterday, but in the same sense, that came in the last 5-10 minutes. Right-hand side here, they give it off and they'll be taken down 5 minutes out from the line. W says, thoughts on Papua New Guinea and team entering the NRL. We'll say it 1 second. Raiders here, third tackle, left-hand side, gives it off, and Regula. No, 1 metre out from the line, fourth tackle. Forward tackle in for the Raiders. They're going to roll it back to Tommy Starling. Starling gets it out the back here to, Whiten. Good try. Has he kept his feet in? I think it's a try, though. I think it's a try here for Alba Hopewade, and they will call the try time, but they will check his feet. I think he does just stay in. It's very close, though. But 6-4 here to the Sharkies. Keep to come with the Raiders. Pressure says, hi, Titans are decent. Come on, bro. Get out your next comment saying Titans are shit. We already saw it in the last one. You're obviously a shit troll. Come on, man. Hurry up. Insult the Titans. You're a shit troll. But Alba Hopewade here. Oh, yeah, he stays in. Good pass there. Is that Jack White with the pass? Yeah, it is. No, it's not a full pass. That's flood as hell. That's a great pass there from Jack White. Great pass. Much as Panthers will go in with the bye. Oh, yeah, they will. They will. I don't think they go above the Titans, though, do they? No, the pass is fine. The pass is great. Panthers with the bye will have 5. So, they will. So they'll go into 5th. They'll go into 5th there. Titans go 6th. Roosters go 7th. Dogs go to 8. And Dragons will go out of the top 8. Dunson, do you reckon this will be another high-scoring game? In hot weather, there's always high-scoring games. You know, even Cowboys Warriors was still pretty high-scoring. Well, it wasn't as high-scoring as you'd think, actually. Titans Storm was. Broncos Dragons was. Tigers Bulldogs was today. This probably will be here. And there wasn't any other hot games. I guess Knights Dolphins was kind of hot, but in the same sense, it was still 6 p.m. So, you know, just like this. But this is hotter than that Knights Dolphins game. But yeah, heat brings high-scoring games. Faces Panthers go back where we belong in the top 8. You'll know pretty quickly on this channel, bro, you will get slaughtered over time with cockiness. A lot of people realise pretty quickly that cockiness isn't the way to go on this channel, because this chat will absolutely ravage you if you lose. Like, they will ravage you, and it gets humiliating. I know it seems good now. But bro, just wait. Like, this chat isn't for the faint of heart, man. it gets hot at times. It gets real hot. So, like, go with the cockiness, man. But they will slap you. They will. Justin Lucas says, yeah, just ask knowledge for lyrics, Craig. Knowledge for lyrics, exactly right. Yeah, that guy. Oh, man. Oh, knowledge for lyrics. Oh no, you can be tough as hell, Flexi. We've had some tough blokes get brought down. They get humbled pretty quickly in this chat. Knowledge for lyrics giving me a lot of smack after that New South Wales Origin game 2 last year. Oh, he learnt pretty quickly. Oh man, Golden Anime was the original one, but like Golden Anime really got. He deserved it, but like he really deserved it, Golden Anime. But knowledge of lyrics was just a cock, man. Fit tackle here for the Raiders. They're 40 metres out from their own line. If Broncos start 8-2 or 9-1, they will do well. We can still choke. We'll see. What do you mean? You start 8-2 or 9-1, you'll do well. 8-2, and you think you might only do well. Come on, you got better confidence than that. You start 8-2, you should start be thinking that you could be a premiership contender. You should start thinking that you will be a premiership contender. 9-1, so you're nearly undefeated through 10 games. The only game you lose there is the Titans, eh? So third tackle of the Sharkies, they're 35 metres out from their own line. So when's the vlog coming out, BKR? Tomorrow 5 p.m, man. Always Monday, 5 p.m. All goes at the back, that's fine. Sharkies with the ball, get the offload away. Right outside, Nakora. Britton Nakora gets that ball, can't offload it, taken down to the halfway point for tackle. Knowledge done a Harold Holt. So Jesse Ramian now, 45 metres out, he'll run this ball straight up the guts to the 35 fit tackle. Nate says, ever since Paul, the Roid Rager Gallon retired, I've become a Sharks fan. Why are we calling Paul Gallon a Roid Rager right now? Oh, he's lost the ball, and it's going to be a knock on Raiders. That's going to be a knock on Raiders. There's nothing wrong with the tackle there. Nothing wrong at all, man. Nothing wrong at all. I wonder if Knowledge is in the Discord. No. We got rid of him ages ago. No, I think that's fine, man. Just a lost ball there from Melbourne Hopewade, unfortunately. JJ said, I do also think Penrith will be at the very least make the 8. I feel like they, at the minimum, get there. Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, they will get there, bro. They will 100% get into the top 8. There's no doubt about my mind in that. They'll still be a top 4 team. But to win it again is not for me. I don't think that they do it again. I don't think they'll be hungry enough. But they'll definitely be in the top 4. No doubt about that. I still got them in the top 2. Second tackle here for the Raiders. At some point this season, results will flatten a little bit. Actually, yeah, how did the Raiders have the ball, Justin? You're right. How did the Raiders get the ball just then? They knocked the ball on through Alba Hopewade. Okay, I don't know how the Raiders have the ball in that situation, but the Raiders do apparently have the ball. So fourth tackle leave the Raiders at the halfway point. Emre Gula, he'll get this ball to the 40. Who's going to win on your guess? Sabby, you should know because I did my tipping stream on Tuesday. You should know. But I have taken the Sharks here. But you should know. Good take them on Molitano and got crunched. I don't understand how the Raiders got the ball there. I have no idea. And penalty. That's just dumb there from Matty Demoko. Really dumb. Mudge, that was a bad call. I just don't understand how they got the ball. I don't even know what the call was. I just said that because the Flax guy didn't say they'd win. He said where they belong in the top 8. Oh, that'd be in the 8. But in the same sense, like, Penrith fans can talk a big game to the young kids, but to people above the age of 15, we remember a time, or people above the age of 20, we remember a time when the Panthers were really bad and dog shit. You know, and the thing is, people try to say, "Oh, we made you 8 1 year." It's like, what does making the 8 actually mean? This is why I say to people, what does making the 8 actually mean unless you're actually competing? It doesn't make sense why people say, and then people say, "Oh, we made the grand final." It's like, what does that mean? Like, it's great just to knock on. That's a knock on. I think that went into Gula there. Wow, this referee's been a little bit average so far. What does that actually mean? Don't you want to win? So what is the benefit of saying, "Oh, we got 8th place. I know we lost in the first round, but we got 8th place." And Panthers said that multiple times in that 10-year period. Panthers have been a dreadful team at points throughout my life. But in the same sense, they've also had some good periods. Which is weird why Penrith fans as an overall consensus are so cocky and arrogant, because I remember a time when they got no fans to their games. But 20 minutes to go in the first half, guys. Thumbs up, subscribe, get around it. Mark Water says, looking forward to seeing Ricky crying on the sidelines full time and making excuses again in the press conference. Probably the refs again. Yeah, that happens. But then again, I say this all the time as well. Penrith, the way they get back at everybody for living in better areas, like for example, the Gold Coast, is by having a better footy team. You know, the sacrifice of being and living in a beautiful area like the Gold Coast is, unfortunately, there is better things to do in our place than the sport. That's a good pass. That's good play, Raiders. Good play, Raiders. Kicks the ball on third tackle, though. The bounce is not going to be good enough. Cheers to Talakai. It's still going here. Cheers to Talakai. Still going here. Got away from Fogarty. Great tackle, Fogarty, you muppet. Great tackle, Fogarty. You're good, Fogarty, defensively. Really good. You're good. Sabby, I already responded to you, Sabby. I already responded to you. Right outside. Britton Nakor runs his ball back to the 30. Second tackle. It's like, in Penrith, they don't have much to aspire to. So they have their footy, right? And they love their footy. And it's admirable. And they're passionate about it. That's great. The Gold Coast, or in Brisbane even, you know, other places, there is a lot more to do. Is Sydney, Bondi. Well, that's why I say Roosters fans don't get many to games, because there's just better things to do than footy for a lot of people. But the Roosters have always been a money club. And that goes out for a 7-tackle set for the Raiders. I didn't go to a lot of games as a kid, but it took quite a few games before I saw my team win. Yeah. My first ever live Titans game actually was a win. Yeah. I think it was a win against the Raiders actually. My first ever game when I had the blonde streaky hair was in 2010, first game of the season, and I think we won that game like 28-14 or something like that. Someone could probably Google that and find that score. Second tackle here, left-hand side, gives it off, and Whiten back on the inside of Starling. Starling looking for a hole. It'll be taking another 40. Third tackle. Cabbage says, not having much to do is the main reason why Premier League fans are extremely passionate about the teams. You're not wrong. I know all about that, man. I know all about that. Melbourne's culture is very much get around the game, but in the same sense, AFL is much easier to watch at the game. NRL is much easier to watch on TV. So fifth tackle now, right-hand side to Fogarty. Fogarty kicks that ball back onto the inside. Kennedy will get taken in goal. Raiders on the right now. Momentum's definitely with the Canberra Raiders. I forgot about your old hair. Yeah, get around the old long streak of blonde hair. Get around it. Get around it. Do you think I should bring in a new Melbourne team? Okay, I'm going to stop reading the comment. And 15 minutes and 50 seconds to go to the first half. I'm not going to read the rest of your comments, Sam. I'm not going to read. Do you think they should bring in another Melbourne team? That will do me. That will do me. Do you think they should bring another Melbourne team in? I can't handle it, lads. I can't handle a comment like that. I can't handle it. All right, so first tackle in with the Raiders. They're 30 metres out here from the Sharkies line. Tom Starling with the ball. He's going to go to the left-hand side of Horse Brah. Dasmo's favourite player, 20 metres out from the line. Tom Starling here, right-hand side. Lucas says, I think the fan turn will be great. He says, I'll answer for you. Melbourne don't care enough for the Storm when they have AFL to attend, let alone another team. Absolutely. They'll be the most successful team in the NRL era. Oh, holy shit! Holy shit! Couldn't have happened to a better bloke in Fogarty. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fogarty just got Fogarty. Whitehead to Fogarty. Oh, Britton Nakora has just sent him back to the Stone Ages. Oh, shut up, Cooper Cronk in the commentary. We're going to have to check this to see if there's contact. He's hit him on the chest, mate, here. Not even close to the neck. He's hit him down here. Fogarty just got annihilated, man. And has lost the ball there, so it'll be Sharks' ball. Oh. Loki Villain says, well, you literally gave me a fright when I'm using headphones. Yeah, it happens, man. This channel's quite loud, eh? So, like, I react very passionately. Even though my team's not playing here. I get around the Sharkies for my mum as a soft spot team. But overall, like, you know, when the Titans play the Sharks, I want to win by 70. But I'll get around the Sharks when my team's not playing them. But, yeah, I'm passionate about the game, man. So, I guess it will get loud. It will get loud. That vlog tomorrow... I think some of the best footage I've ever filmed is the first try. The first try for the Titans against the Storm. The reaction of myself and Dano is nutso. Hey, thoughts on the Coffs Harbour team. That'll do, mate. I'm done. Stop talking about new teams. I've got a new Melbourne team, a second Melbourne team, and I've got a Coffs Harbour team. That'll... Stop it, please. Please. Please, I'm begging you to stop suggesting teams. So, fifth tackle here. They're 42 metres out of the line. Please do never try to take over the NRL expansion bids. That's what I ask you. Second Belmore team. Okay, no, we're done definitely for sure now. Desmond, you guys got very lucky today. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know what they mean by check that. No way. What team have you been... Ryan says, what team have you found to be the most underwhelming this year? Funnily enough, it's not the Eels because they've lost every game by only 4 points. They'll be still a good team. I would say the Cowboys for sure. Cowboys easily. I don't think it's close either. I think Cowboys... I expected this from the Storm with their injuries. Munster had a niggling injury before his actual injury as well, so I did call it. Yes, Tom Starling, great run. 35 metres out from the line, fit tackle. I'd say Cowboys. And I put that ball up in the air. Oh, Sienna Katoa crunched down 5 metres out. Flake says, Panthers are always my team, but I have a bet on a team. I'm just as passionate. What, not Parramatta? How do you go from Parramatta to Penrith, by the way? Like, that's outrageous. How do you go from supporting Parramatta to changing teams to Penrith? I don't get that. It's like me going from, bloody, Man United to Man City. Angus Fall says, were you a fan of Fogarty when he was at the Titans? Yeah. And I was actually relatively mates with him. But when he moved to the Raiders, I wouldn't say I was mates, but I was good with him. We'd speak quite regularly. Oh, Shankers away, Jack Williams. But then I know what happened at the Titans. And I also... I know what happened at the Titans. And then there was a lot of issues in regards to the way that he kind of just ghosted a lot of people. And I was one of them. Right? For some reason. Just unfollowed me. And then just didn't respond ever again. It's like, you're good, bro. You're good. Because I know what happened at the club. But I don't know if have I actually said exactly what happened. I think I have. But I'm not going to go into it today. It's just a muppet. Mark Warner says you should support the team where you grew up. Where you're most proud of. That's a high tackle there against the Cameron McInnes. That's a right tackle. Right call. I believe... That's your beliefs though, man. Like, if you grow up in Adelaide, like, you don't have to go for the Adelaide Rams. You know what I'm saying? But... if you grew up on the Gold Coast, you should be a Titans fan. If you grew up in Penrith, you should be a Penrith fan. If you grew up in Melbourne, you should be a Storm fan. If you're in New Zealand, you should be a Warriors fan. People have their different things, but I just believe you should be proud of your community. But that's our beliefs and perspective. It doesn't mean that it's the right way. It just means that's how I believe it to be. Because you should be proud of the team that represents your community. And the Gold Coast Titans represent my community, the Gold Coast. 10 minutes to go here of the first half. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. Subscribe if you are new around here. And Tom Starling now gets the ball down to the 20, third tackle. It's like when you refer to Canberra, a lot of the time people will be like, "Oh, the Raiders are alright," in general conversation. So they represent the city. The sport represents the city, and the team represents the city of Canberra. So first tackle here is Starling. It was 6 again, by the way. Whitehead taken down 5 minutes out from the line. Second tackle. Tom Starling goes right-hand side to Fogarty. Fogarty here to Matty Tomoko. Tomoko looking for Fogarty again. And Fogarty will get taken down to 5 metres out. Well done, Fogarty. That was unbelievable. Whitehead now 3 metres out from the line. Great to see Queensland team's doing so well so far. Great win from your boys. Yeah, Queensland team's doing well. Except for... Crash play. By the Corey Horse. Corey Horse with the big ba-boomba. Try time for the Raiders. 10-6 with a kick to come. 10-6 here with a kick to come. Gee, she's got face paint on. I've done my face paint days. Never again. Thank you very much. Never again. Especially not in heat like yesterday. That was just... Oh, he's not saying sus. He's just saying he's got red hair. I want to see a second Kiwi team have some cry shows. It's in an ideal world, it would be fantastic, low-key villain. But in the same sense, it's just not realistic. But in an ideal world, it would be great. But I do think we should go Perth first. But that was pretty bad defense there from the Sharkies, and Corey Horse would just crash plays it over. I've always supported the Roosters, even though I grew up in Bundaberg. You can bet if Bundaberg had a club, I'd be leaving the Roosters immediately. Yeah. Demo says, at least go for a team that's in your state if you don't have a team in your area. Yeah, but it's like if you live in Newcastle and you're a Sharks fan, like why? This rando. What's Jasper Shockley asking for? What's this Muppet asked for? Because apparently he's saying I'm going to get a strike for something. I can't see it. I don't know what the comment was. Support whoever, just don't be wishy-washy about it. Yeah, I agree much. I don't care who you support really. Like, my beliefs to support where you're from. But I don't care who you support really, as long as you're there in the shit times. Otherwise I couldn't care less. It's not my problem. It's like, I say this all the time. No matter who you support, eventually they'll become good. And eventually you'll get caught a bandwagoner. Because no one gives a shit about your history. So Fogarty will slap it over. So 12-6 here with 8 minutes to go of the first half. To clarify for that, people don't understand. You can support your team for 50 years of dog shit. And then you can... And literally be like me, going to every game, supporting your team. People... I'm different because I actually have a track record in regards to content creation, so you can see it. But a lot of other people don't have that. 99.9% of people don't have content creation that shows them in every single game. So when you eventually become good... Despite having a million years of dog shit, people don't know you. They don't care, really. They'll call you a bandwagoner because the team's doing well and they don't know that you've been there through it all, right? And you have to prove it. It's like, that's why I say support whoever you want. The thing is, to stabilise good win yesterday, can happily say I was one of the 13% who backed your boys in tipping. Good stuff, man. I was one of them too. Try time, let's go. Gary Betelgeuse said, it feels like the Sharks have lost their teeth in 2023. I feel like the mighty Green Machine will be triumphant today. Bro, they've got no Nico Hines. And also, they've been great in the first 2 games. That's a terrible, terrible comment. This game, Raiders have a chance to win, though. But you've been 0-2, mate. Like, I wouldn't be talking too much smack to anybody. You lost to the Dolphins. You lost to the Cowboys, who have been dreadful so far this season. But with that being said, the Raiders absolutely have a chance to win their first home game. But I don't think anybody in the entire competition is scared of the Raiders right now. They're exactly where I thought they'd be. I think they'll finish 10th this year. I think they finish 10th. I think they'll compete for the 8, but they'll miss out on the 8 because they'll be better teams. They're okay, 100%. But they've definitely not started off great. They might win this game for sure. But no Nico Hines for the Sharks is obviously going to hurt them, as it has in the first 2 weeks. Defensively last week they didn't get too much done over the Eels, but overall they won the game by still scoring 30 points. There is 47 minutes to go of this game. I wouldn't be chirping just yet, my friend. But with that being said, the Raiders get their first home game. There's a good shout they could still win this game. Lucas says, I just hate people who support multiple teams. I know, we call that all the time. We get half the time some people coming in here and saying, oh, I love the Panthers and the Roosters. It's like, I hate you. I hate you. Jack Williams will get this ball to 45 minutes out from their own line. I don't care who you support, but I do care if you support more than one team. It gets on my nerves. Go the Panthers. My favourite team is the Melbourne Panthers, man. You know. I just can't wait until next year when I can start supporting the Sharkies. So they're going to get this ball fifth tackle here to about 28 metres out of the line. Actually, who's top of the table? Up the Bronx. Bronx Nation. Candy kicks it through. Militalo! Try time, Militalo! Try time, Militalo. Not much talking over there in Canberra right now. 12-10 for the kid to come. Ronaldo Militalo. Ronaldo Militalo. Ronaldo Militalo. Bada bing, ba boom, bada bing, bum boom. NRL Vision says I've been going for Parramatta since around 2008, and I've been through the hard times like from 2010 to 2018. Good stuff, man. You joined during a bandwagoning period. However, if you supported the Eels through the 2010s, then I don't see why anyone should hate you. It's like, for example, all Man United fans are bandwagoners. Or unless you're from, you know, the Manchester region. You're all bandwagoners. But if you continuously support them and watch them and actually give a shit about them, then who's to hate on you? Despite their shit time for the last 11 years of finishing below the better club in Manchester, you know, if you support them through their shit times, what's the point of hating? Toby says, you did this last week when they played the Dolphins. Don't talk too early, please. Yeah, he did actually. Gary did do this last week, actually. Yeah, Gary, you do have this kind of knack of coming in, and as soon as you come in and talk shit to the Sharks, is when the Sharks score a try and make it 12-10. Just want to throw that out there. You are right, Toby. He did do this last week. We had that dude last week who supported like 7 teams. Oh, that's right. He supported all Queensland teams in Melbourne Storm. He supported the Cowboys, the Dolphins, the Broncos, the Titans, and the Storm. He was from Papua New Guinea, but in the same sense, you can't support 5 teams, lads. You can't do it. It's not possible, man. Shit. And he will miss the kick there, so we'll say 12-10 with 4.5 minutes to go of the game. Of the game, first half. Raiders will score now, Howard Ureri says. Alright, mate, it's going to be hard not when you don't have the ball right now, but good luck. Arflake says, I love the Panthers, but the soft spot is Parramatta. So I used to be a Para fan, but next week, Para 0-4. How do you have a soft spot for your biggest... Oh, they're not your biggest rivals, really. You don't really have big rivals. Panthers don't have any really big rivals. I don't know. Like, I know Canberra and you have a bit of a something, but I wouldn't say that's a big rivalry at all. I definitely don't say the Storm. I would say the Eels are probably the highest of the lot. If the Tigers were any good, I reckon you'd have a bit more with the Tigers, but like there's nothing really there from anyone. No one really gives a shit. Which is weird considering they've been successful recently. But I guess nothing's really had time to eventuate. It's only been 3 years and you guys have been good. Cambridge says, I've always backed my Bronx for years, but only started passionately following since last year. Well, there you go. Decent away sport for the Sharks. Yeah, Joe, of course. Well, it's not that far. That's like 2 hours, 3 hours from Cronulla, isn't it? Canberra's not that far away. I think it's about 3 hours drive. Blake says, I support every New South Wales team. Well, that includes Canberra too, pretty much. Right-hand side, Trindle. Oh, good crunching tackle there. And Nakora taking down 43 minutes out. He's trying to claim a high tackle, but it's fine. Blake says, I go over the refs in the bunker. They always win. They do always win because they get to put the money on the right team. So right-hand side here, and Trindle puts that ball in the air. Oh, Chris has knocked that ball on. Knock on. Ever since he came in here, Gary. Mr. Beetlejuice. What happened there? You come in here and you start to struggle. Don't do it again. Gary. And obviously says I was only like 6 at the time though, and no one I liked followed them and never supported any other team before that. Anything below the age of 15 is barely support. Like you support, but you don't really know what's going on. After 15 is when you really start to get a grasp for what's going on. You don't really understand the ups and downs until your mid-20s, really. Low-key villains, I don't think Panthers can make it 4 grand finals in a row. I think they can. I don't think they will, but I think they can. Second tackle now, 3 minutes out from the line. And I'll try to promote Eels vs Panthers so much, but it always just ends up dead. Yeah. Right inside here. And Royce Hunt. Royce Hunt's so close. 2.5 minutes to go to the first half. Thumbs up, subscribe. Third tackle, right hand side, Braden Trindle. Trindle! Oh, 2 meters out from the line. 4 tackle. The Gary curse is real. The Gary curse is real, Lucas. The Gary curse is real. Left-hand side here. Brayley off to Moylan. Moylan at the back here. Will Kennedy. Oh, he's good, man. How did he catch that? Fitz-Ackley 3 meters out. Oh, he's been good. Kennedy. Was there a Brumbies game there this weekend? Because the 5 meter markers are still there. Up it goes here. Oh, is there a player taken out there? I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that one, man. Deary me. Deary me. Who's in your grand finals here, Blaze? Oh, man. Who knows right now? Second tackle, leaving the Raiders 3 minutes out. Who knows? I'll go Rabbit Sharks as we currently speak. But in the same sense, I don't know. Titans Sharks. Titans win. Thanks for coming. Flaxy said, I don't get why players try to... Why are they kicking that ball? Oh, Chip and Chase. Oh, that's a terrible bounce. What? He just passed it to himself. That was a dreadful bounce there for Jack Whiten. Oh, if he gets a good bounce there, he scores a try for sure. My grand final Eagles vs Broncos. That's very reactionary. I'm still backing in my prediction for pre-season. That's a very reactionary prediction. Very, very reactionary. I still see a world where... I don't think they do, but there's still a world where Manly miss the 8. We're 3 rounds in, bro. I don't get why players try to play the high tackle majority of the time. They have to go off for HIA. Yep, right inside. Ugh. In the same sense, Tanner Boyd got absolutely annihilated by Justin Olam yesterday. Oh, that's a knock on, really. Oh, he didn't call it. Justin Olam annihilated Tanner Boyd. Careless, grade 1 high tackle. No penalty, no sin bin, but they've called it and he'll get suspended for it. So, NRL's just a shambles in regards to referees. And he blew a kiss to me right after, so he was very well aware of what he did, the dog. Cheers for Thalakai. It's fit tackle, bud. It's fit tackle, buddy. And Bucko, unfortunately, it's going to be a changeover with 28 seconds to go in the first half. Do you know the Broncos have started 3-0 for the first time since 2009? Wow. Crazy. That's just crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Wow. 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 I'm impressed. I'm impressed. It's been 3 games. Second tackle down for the Raiders. They're 35 minutes out from their own line. And Alba Hopewada, I guess they did nothing in 2009. 2009 was the Darren Lockyer going down on his knees because Greg Inglis scored the try in the last second. No, they got to the prelim. But they went to the left-hand side and the Storm. That's right, because I think it was it Josh Maguire? Or somebody dropped the ball cold, man. Someone dropped the ball cold, 30 metres out, 40 metres out from their own line, and then with like a minute to go, I was at the game with my dad, and the Storm got it, and they just passed it, and passed it, and passed it, and a try time out in that corner for Greg Inglis, and knocked the Broncos out Suncorp. It was brutal to watch. Oh, that was 2008, Brighton. There you go. Well, 2009, what did they do in 2009? Did they get slapped? Oh, okay, well then that was, yeah. Alright, that was 2008 then. 5-day-old account and been annoying since day one. Oh, are you talking about... Okay, yeah, fair enough. There's literally still 24 rounds left. Some teams have 6 points. There's still a potential 48 points for each team to obtain. Yeah, I know. It's wild. People are just so reactionary, man. My word of the week is reactionary. Stop it. Halftime here, guys. 12-10 to the Canberra Raiders. It's a good game so far. Will Kennedy... probably been the best, actually, for the Sharkies. Scored a try and a try assist there. But, guys, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Get around it. We're nearly at 22,000 subscribers. And don't forget, at 5 p.m. tomorrow, Queensland time, at 6 p.m. tomorrow, New South Wales Muppet time will be when the Titans vs Storm vlog comes out, and it's a good vlog. The last couple of seasons, we'll be seeing a lot of cricket scores. I wouldn't say this year. I wouldn't be saying this year. But 2021 was the biggest cricket score year. Last year, there were still some big scores for sure. Where did the Broncos finish in 2009? 6th prelim. Oh, they did make a prelim in 2009, did they? 2009, Storm scored 40 in the Broncos in the finals. Oh no. The last couple of seasons we've been seeing... Oh, that's right. After says, crazy how only been one game where a team hasn't hit over 10 points. Yeah, that was the Bulldogs. Bulldogs fans don't like to talk about it though. Bulldogs fans still think they're premiership winners. They think they're the premiership winner. I don't think the Tiger game showed the premiership winner. I also don't think the game against the Storm shows their premiership winner. And I also don't think the game where they got beaten by 30 towards the Manly Shingles, I don't think that shows they're the premiership winner. But Dogs fans don't like to listen. They don't listen over here. They don't listen. But it is what it is. That's up to them, man. But they're better than last year, but in the same sense, they're still the Dogs. They're still the Dogs. They still got a lot of work to do. But it is half-time here. Get around it. Let's move this over. Sorry, the chat just disappeared for a second. Let's put that back over there. Oh, jeez, I did it again. I got out of the chat again. Put that there. Bang. Up time. What? Imagine not having daylight savings. Imagine having daylight savings. What a stupid thing to have. Daz says, let's not talk about that embarrassment today, and I guess the Storm. Daz, how's Emilio doing? Because Emilio surely couldn't talk much shit after that one. It was funny because if the Tigers had won that, I told Emilio I was going to come from him because obviously he shat on the Titans midweek and we beat the Storm, and then he said the Dogs are the best team in the comp, and if they had lost the Tigers, God help him. Daylight savings should be normal time. What do you mean? Not even New South Wales folk like daylight savings. Not many. I'd say a good 80% of people complain about it. Lucas, it's just Queensland not have daylight savings. Maybe they're right now. They're exactly right. Case closed. Point proven there, man. Give me 1 sec. Give them case closed. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Why do you need more sun? We're Australian. Our country is known as, skin cancer. It is the skin cancer capital of the world. Why do you need more sun? Dasmate says, no, we hate daylight savings. There you go. Bliss says, love daylight savings. Well, you're a clown. Life for longer. Oh, cool. You got more chance to get skin cancer. It's hot enough as it is. And we get enough daytime as it is. So why do you need more daytime? I love, bro. More daylight at the end of the day. It's beautiful. It's shocking. Just shocking. I feel for the people who live on the Tweed border as well. Shocking. Just shows you guys don't get up early. Don't get up early enough. No, I am well and truly against it. I'd say a good 80% of people from New South Wales always also say the exact same thing. But that's not speaking for everyone, obviously. It's not speaking for everyone. But I'd say a good majority. Oh, true. Okay. I just saw your Discord there, Jay. I just saw your Discord. All it does is ruin your schedule. Yeah, like I said, if you're on the Tweed border, God help you. What if you live on the Tweed, on the New South Wales side of Tweed, and you work in Coolangatta? So you have to wake. Is it wake up, or do you get extra, or is it which side is the benefit? The benefit is on the Queensland side going to the New South Wales side because you get the extra hour. No, sorry. You have to wake up an hour earlier if you're on the Queensland side for the New South Wales side, and you get an extra hour sleep New South Wales side going to the Queensland side. Yeah. Jesse says, daylight savings was added to save money during World War I with not lighting their lanterns an hour earlier as shift crossover. It's not 1917 anymore. This is Facts with Jesse. Loki Villain says, I get up 5 every morning for work, come home around 7 in the evening, Monday, Friday. Gee, man, look at you go. You're flying, son. You're flying. I wake up, whenever. No, this morning I woke up at 7, but that's early for me too. Mull Ames says Sharks come back on the cards. Mate, it's 2 points. It's not even a comeback. It's 2 points. It's literally 2 points, bro. I guess it's on a technical basis a comeback, but it's 2 points. When I'm thinking comeback, I'm thinking 14 points. I'm thinking 20 points. I'm not thinking 2 points. Mark, what is this? Plus going 5 years in the past when you go over the Queensland border. Oh, shut up, you flop. Oh, mate, don't talk about the champions like that. We're your daddies, hey? Hey, put yourself in a timeout in the corner. We're your daddy. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. More tries scored. More points scored. Larger victories. More Origin Series wins. More Origin victories in games. Most series wins in a row. Most game wins in a row. Which team do you reckon that is? Talk to me, Blues fans. Talk to your daddy. Talk to your daddy, Queensland. Oh no. You don't want to talk about the Blues versus the Queensland. Oh no. Well, it says people wake up at 7 a.m. I know, God help them. I was actually, funnily enough, I didn't want to speak about Origin today because it's two Sharks and Raiders and Tigers, Bulldogs, all four New South Wales teams. I was going to wear my Queensland shirt, but I was like, nah, it's four New South Wales teams. I may as well not. Dasman said there's a 5 in the morning. It's not a 5 in the morning. No. Daddy says, to be honest, he ain't wrong. You leave New South Wales at the Queensland border and it looks so nice. New South Wales side looks horrendous. I think he was if he was trying to make positive, well then shit. Well, he just needs to just cop one because of him. But if he was saying the negative, well, good. New South Wales side of the border is actually quite nice. Like you've still got you got Byron, which is but like Byron's a good place for a weekend, but like it's like druggy. And then like what's the place? I was about to say Lismore. What's that place? Lennox Heads, that's the one. Lennox Heads is nice. Lennox Heads is nice. I wake up when it's 5 a.m. in Perth. I didn't know it was the thing on this side of the country. 5 a.m. in Perth, that's a great time to wake up. Because that's about 3 days ago. Perth lives so far behind that they're closer to China than Australia. Perth is their own country. Fact. They should be. They should be. If you guys are tuning in and wondering what we're talking about right now, we don't even know. We don't even know what we're talking about, but it is half time. Some parts of Tweed Heads is disgusting. Oh, I know. The New South Wales side of Tweed Heads is disgusting. Actually, yeah, that little shopping centre. We've spoken about it before, Zane. That little shopping centre is just terrible. That little shopping centre. 6 Nights says, how you going, Blaze? Good to see the Titans win. I was at the games. It's a good time. Yeah, it was good. It was hot. It was hot, man. The vlog will come out tomorrow at 5 p.m. AST. What do you think of the atmosphere? We did alright, man, considering it was so hot. We did alright considering it was so hot there, man. Did you hear the drums from where you were sitting? Can't wait for Joey Johnson to say the hit on Fogarty was a dog shot because his back was half turned. You know what I feel like eating tonight? I feel like eating a bloody Hungry Jacks. That's what I feel like. Burgers are better Hungry Jacks. Nate says, still laughing at the idea of a Perth team. Hey, listen, we'll call them the Shanghai Warriors. No, we can't do the Warriors. We'll call them the Shanghai Bears. So we can send, at least then we can send the North Sydney Bears to a place that people actually give a shit. 6 Nights says, yeah, brothers, it was hot. I was in the northwest corner of the shade, so good. Northwest. Oh, so you're like, to us, well, to you, you would have been like that. Like, you would have been looking like that to us. To us, we would have been looking like that to you. Yeah. Zane Potter says, when I was studying at Rainbow Bay last year, I walked to that shopping centre to get Subway and the amount of Deros hanging outside. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's like, Tweed Heads is a mixture of... Tweed Heads isn't a great place. Tweed Heads is a mixture of Deros and old people. Because they go to the not Benora Point, the Tweed Head bloody... I think it's an RSL. I don't know. I think it's Tweed Heads RSL. It's a good mixture of the two. Nothing in between. No attractive women, though. The attractive women are about 100 metres that way till Coolangatta and Snapper Rocks and stuff like that. Go to Macca, Xavier got a job there. Well done. Well done. Mark Warner says, are you a Whopper man? I'm an ultimate double Whopper man. Huh? What's this normal Whopper shit? Get some jalapenos on that. Get some jalapenos on it. Make it hot. Boom. Thanks for coming. Lucas has had a pizza for dinner, no pineapple because I'm not an animal. You aren't an animal. You know, it's a smart idea, Lucas. You're not an animal. You don't want to have stupid pineapple on pizza. If I was in Italy, I would swear to people. I swear to people, they find it offensive to put the pineapple on the pizza. No. Jason Alex loves Tweedhead. I don't know if you're trying to make a sexual innuendo there, or that's just a misspell. Charlie Johnson says, both these teams won't make the 8. Bold call. Very bold call. Sharks absolutely made the 8. Jesse says, Tweed doesn't even want to associate with New South Wales. No one wants to associate with Tweed, and Tweed doesn't want to associate with New South Wales. Who wants an attractive woman, high maintenance? God help you if your wife or girlfriend's on this stream, Mark. Or she's next to you. God help you. Say what it says, Coolangatta and Rainbow Bay are so beautiful that you go 10 minutes south down the road, it's like a different world. Yeah, but like Lennox Heads is beautiful. Alright, there's a part of the coastline there is nice at points. Double cheeseburger, fries, nuggets, the milkshake slaps hard. It slaps, but it's not an ultimate double whopper with a damn well tomatoes off it and a damn well jalapenos on it. Boom! Triple whop with cheese and angry onion slaps harder than Nathan Brown. At least this chat's respectable in regards to the comparisons with slaps harder, because I know that there's been points where people will make jokes that probably shouldn't be said. Jenny says, just finished watching a serial killer documentary and then automatically rolled into the next video, and here we are live. Go W. Well, yeah, few. You're exactly right. Few is exactly what you should be saying there, man. Few is the right terminology for that game, for sure. Someone has just said Jay Hayes is a Muppet. You are a virgin. If you actually went to the effort of creating an account to say Jay Hayes is a Muppet, you are a dead set virgin. Flaxy says, going to be buying tickets to Panthers Titans soon. Where is the best place to sit that isn't the front line? Was thinking the Top Sport Lounge. Sitting outside so I can slap you down the whole time. Sitting outside near us. We're on the eastern side. We're on the eastern side of the 40-metre line, so yeah, sit near us, and so I can. You better hope you win, because for me it's like we lose, but for you, oh boy, oh boy, it's not for the faint of heart sitting near me, man. Just ask. What's the team? Oh, just ask that Dragons fan from last year. Oh, people in the chat will know who I'm talking about when I talk about that Dragons fans at Magic Round. Oh, he copped it. He deserved it, but he was giving a shit the entire game, and he absolutely... I've never blasted a man more than I blasted him. Like, I absolutely annihilated that man. I don't think he'll ever get past it. I don't think... If you guys want to know what I'm talking about, go and watch the Titans-Dragons vlog from the Magic Round of last year. Oh, man. Like, I was so bad that I was, like, rocking back. He did deserve it, but... So we got a lot of shit for 90 minutes, and then we score the winner in extra time in rain. Oh, boy. Che Johnson says, I say that because Broncos, Dolphins, and Warriors will make the 8 this time around. Dolphins are not making the 8, and the Warriors are not making the 8. They're not even close to making the 8. Either the two of them. You're watching 3 rounds, and you're making a call like that. It's mad. The Dolphins and Warriors are not making the 8, man. Sapelli says, no way there's a Jay Hayes is a virgin account. Mum, we've made it. Oh, man. The free time that people have is outrageous, eh? The free time that people do. Like, he'll go and create another account, you watch. Because I read his name out, he'll go create another account now. So, 12-10 in. Tom Starling tonight. Try, assist, 1, 4 runs, and 42 run meters. But it's 12-10 of the Raiders with the second half to come. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. Subscribe if you're new around here. We're so close to 22,000 subscribers. Let's get it. Let's see if we can get it today. I don't know if we'll get it, but we'll see if we can get it today. Alright, Loki Villain, have a good one, bro. Canberra says that Dragons fan and those 2 Para fans got kicked out of the members section for being wankers. Para fans kicked out of the section. I can't remember. Did I slap Para fans last year too? I don't know. I don't know, Arflacy. I haven't had to buy a ticket to a Titans game in about, 13 years. But we're on the eastern side of the 40-metre line. Eastern side. Penalty to the Sharkies here. 15 metres out. First tackle, they get a penalty. Wowee, Canberra. I says, look, Blissy, I rated, but I ain't a Slurpee type of guy. Slurpee? I don't need to know your personal life there, Rosa. Settle down. This is a PG rated Rugby League stream here. Arflay says, I was being respectful sitting away from you so you couldn't hear me when Panthers win. Oh, bro. I can guarantee you 100% that you are not even close to as bad as I have to deal with. So, sit as close as you want, just not in the front line. Trust me, man. I can handle myself. So, 4th tackle now with the Sharks. This isn't at you, but everyone thinks they're like the craziest. I get a lot of dickheads. But it's all good fun. Moylan, left hand side. It's some most of the time. Broncos fans, you're all piece of shit at games. 5th tackle here, 5 metres out from the line. Brayley with the ball, right hand side. But if we beat them at Suncorp this year, oh boy. Right hand side, Trindle. Oh, that's a penalty. That's just dumb. That's just dumb from the Sharks. Britton Okora is stupid. So it's going to be a penalty to the Raiders. All the Warriors do is come to Australia and do absolutely nothing. Well, they just won against the Cowboys. What you mean? Nate says Broncos fan. Muppet. Daddy says, damn, I've got to get going shortly. Shame I can't finish the game today. Peace out and get it done, Raiders. All good, bro. All good. Please says, Blaze, chill, mate. Never. Never. I will never chill. I will never chill. You know what? Because if you told me to chill... Woo! Blame Blitzy for that one, lads. Just a bit of a mic check there. Mic check 1, 2, 3. Lucas says we play Tane all year. Tane Tuipiki all year, and SJ stays running the line. We have a shot. We have a shot, but I don't think so. Second tackle over the Raiders. Jay says Sharks try need. Oh, penalty to the Raiders. Sharks with a double on strip. You can't do that one, son. You can't do that one, son. Brighton has just timed out Blitzy because I guarantee you Brighton has just lost one of his eardrums. I think he's just probably lost his right eardrums. His left is on real thin ice right now. Jesse says you're just a Broncos fan in disguise. You're just a Broncos fan in disguise. But they are. All Dolphins fans are Broncos fans in disguise. It's a fact. It's not an opinion. They were all Broncos fans last year. So first tackle now for the Raiders. They're 25 minutes out from the line. Jesse, we need a 5-minute essay on how much you apologise when you come back. Exactly right. We're in between section 22 and 23. So yes, Arflacy. Second tackle here for the Raiders. They're going to be 18 minutes out here from the line. Second tackle, Starling off to Fogarty. Fogarty at the back of Whitehead. Lucky he wasn't hidden. Raiders and Wally let that side Horsburgh. Fogarty gets it off here to Hudson Young. Off to Horsburgh again. Couldn't get a double. The big red, double. 4 tackle here. 4 tackle. Here we go. 3 minutes out. Left hand side. And they cut it back. And 6 again. Wow, 6 again they're calling it. I wear red and maroon. Red and maroon? The Broncos aren't red and maroon though. Oh, Tomoko. That's terrible defense there from the Sharks. Oh, that was dreadful defense there. Thanks for the itinerary update. That's terrible defense there from the Sharks. At 16-10 for the kid to come. I mean, Ungarees. I love Ungarees, Mark Warner. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. So 36 minutes to go here of the game, and the Raiders got Bumsky, Starling to Horsburgh. Horsburgh at the back to Fogarty. Fogarty at the back there to Matty Tomoko, and Tomoko got Bumsky. Broncos are maroon, Redcliffe are red. Ah, fair enough. You are a Dolphins fan. So that means you're a Broncos fan in disguise. Muppet man for sure. And he does got that try, yep. So if they get this kick, they'll be 8 points clear. Sharks haven't been as impressive today as they have been in previous games, but again, this just proves that, like, this comp is so up for grabs, man. Like, this comp is so up for grabs. You cannot tell me... Let's go through the teams here, right? You cannot tell me that the Broncos don't have a chance, the Dolphins don't have a chance. This is for the 8. Broncos don't have a chance, Dolphins don't have a chance, Manly don't have a chance, Warriors, Titans, Roosters, Bulldogs, Dragons, Panthers, Rabbitohs, Sharks, Storm, Cowboys, Raiders, Eels. You can't tell me that any of those teams don't have a chance right now. I would say 15 out of the 17 teams have a chance of making the 8. Knights and Tigers, I got out of there. Alex's game over. It's usually a comment that gets said on this channel quite a bit. Oh, he's got to hit the post and it goes in there from Fogarty. So there we go. It'll be 18-10 here with 35 minutes to go of the game. Yeah, much. Every team except the Tigers and Knights. Every team except the Tigers and Knights. Brian did not like the mic check. Brian didn't like the mic check. No, we did not. Ship 98 says Dragons vs Sharks next week. How good is next week's games, by the way? You've got Titans, Cowboys. You've got Broncos, Dolphins. All 4 Queensland teams going up against each other. You've got Panthers, Eels. You've got Dragons versus Sharks. Like, next week is a great round. And again, you're going to have fun tipping it because it's not an easy round. Let's go through the round 4. Eels, Panthers. Storm Tigers, wank. Dolphins, Broncos, second versus first. Cowboys, Titans, 2 Queensland teams. Rabbitohs, Manly is another good game there. Oh, penalty there to the Raiders in the first tackle and set. Rabbitohs, Manly, great game there. Warriors, Bulldogs, a very interesting game there. And then the Knights, Raiders, which is a shithouse. Dragons, Sharks is an interesting one, though. Roosters with the bye. So, yeah, another big week, man. What a great week. Oh, a great week, man. Looking forward to that. So, 18-10 here. 34 minutes to go. And the Raiders are with the ball in the attacking half. Floaty is a word. Sounds like when you're trying to make a word on Scrabble with the last of the letter tiles you've got left to use. Fair enough. Much as Sharks really need to clean up their discipline. Every week they just give the opposition every easy field position and points. Yeah, this is what's confusing me about this year, right? Is that the Sharks defensively have really lost the plot a little bit. The first week against the Rabbitohs gave up 28 points, 27 points, whatever. The second week they gave up 26 points to the Eels. And then this week they've already given up 18 points to the Raiders. So it's like these 3 games, they're giving up points galore, man. And they've got Craig Fitzgibbon as their coach, who was a defensive coach of the Roosters. And they were defensively better last year. So I'm really confused as to why the Sharks are struggling defensively. It's like, what have you lost? There's no way that Nico Hines is the reason you've struggled defensively. Matty Tomoko taken down. No, he's lost the ball there. It's knock on. That's a knock on there from Matty Tomoko. Yep. So Malatalo will get the ball here. They'll get it out to the 10. Nice work there from Talakai. Talakai hasn't been great this year, though. Oh, I would argue that was a strip, really. I'm surprised that they didn't challenge that there, the Raiders. That was a strip. Mark Waters says, no teams with much defence this weekend. Yeah, because of the heat, man. The heat's really locked down on that. Sharks gone downhill since Big Bopper David Feeder left, fact. Not David Feeder from the Titans, for people who are wondering. David Feeder, Andrew Feeder's brother, who plays, I think, park footy up in Newcastle now, if I'm not mistaken. One sec. David says, Sharks last year, their defence was 50-50. Yeah. But they came second. They still came second last year. Britt Nakora against his ball. Oh, my God. Nakora's not a great game. Lost ball. Origin teams the cut of the most light teams in each state, which is why blues are Sharks colours. I've never felt more stupid having read a comment out live. Chip98 says, I wish Dragons win next week. Thanks, mate. I really appreciate you letting me know that. Second tackle here for the Raiders. They're 30 metres out here on the line. Brian says, you tend to attract these types. Jay does. So Raiders now 20 metres out from the line. Third tackle here. They roll it back. Tom Starling with the ball. Starling gets that back to Flogerty. Flogerty at the back. Oh, it's going to be a knock on there. Knock on from the Raiders. There we go. Appreciate you, Kevin. Happy birthday, Buzz. So knock on Raiders there. 31 minutes to go the game. Sharks still going to be about 30 minutes out. I don't know why they're shaking their head. I'm pretty certain it's a knock on. And they do call it a knock on like 24/7. No, he doesn't touch that. The Sharks, settle down. Settle down, mate. Settle down. There's been plenty of Muppets before my time, Jay. Oh, there has been. Dear me. So 30 minutes to go here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Oh, boy. My body is goshky. 46 likes. Come on, guys. Let's get to 50 likes right now. Let's get to 50 likes. 50 bomber likes. What's my favourite stadium other than Seabus? Probably Combank. Suncorp during Origin beats everything, but probably Combank. I haven't been to the New Allianz yet. So first tackle here, second tackle here, sorry. They're 35 metres out. I haven't been to Penrith Stadium yet, but... Oh my God, the Sharks are something else. This is the problem with the Sharks, actually, because they lost this game. They lost the game against the Rabbitohs pretty quickly because of the knock-ons that they made late in the game. Eels game, they nearly lost it because of the knock-ons they're making. And in this game, they've lost 2 balls in the last 2 tackles. 2 sets. They can't get out of it on. I was at Allianz last night. Really good stadium. Oh, the old stadium. I've been at the old Allianz, just not at the new Allianz. If you could have upgrade Seabus, what would you have there? Shade on the eastern side. Rod says, you're going to all games, Magic Round, just the Titans one. I'll be at the Sunday games. Fogarty taken down here, 35 metres out from the line. We played the Eels in the last game of the round. So I'll be going to the 3 games on Sunday, but the games on Friday and Saturday, I will vlog. Sorry, I'll stream. Hudson Young still going here. Fogarty with the ball. Oh, selfish. He had the ball at the right side. But that's Fogarty for you. Only thinks about himself. Second tackle here, 10 metres out from the line. Left-hand side here, gives it off to Starling. Hudson Young, and he'll be taking down 3 metres out. Mudge says, even with a completely different team, the Sharks never seem to improve their... Oh, try time, easy days. Horsburgh for a double, by the way. Horsburgh for a double. Don't know why this guy's talking shit. Like, this guy is usually quite a shit-ass player, but he gets a double in this game. I don't know why this guy's talking a lot of shit, but, like, you're a very bang-average player 24/7, but he scored a double today, which is pretty massive. Shade and free water would be nice. They closed the shops. I don't know this because I can't leave where I'm sitting for pretty much the entire game. But they closed the shops until 20 minutes ago yesterday. Oh no, they're going to check this. What are they doing? Oh, tries confirmed. On Royce Hunt. Something about to happen here. Yeah, we knew that was coming, didn't we, Joe? Alright, so I think Royce Hunt might get sin bin here. There's going to be a sin bin here. Yep. Royce Hunt goes to the bin for 10 minutes here. Royce Hunt goes to the bin for 10 minutes here. Oh, sorry, that's what Munch was saying. Even with a completely different team, the Sharks never seem to improve their errors. A lot of errors in this game here today for the Sharkies. Lot of errors. So this is what's happened with Horsburgh and Royce Hunt. So where's the strike? We're waiting. Oh, wow, he does. Yeah, Royce Hunt did actually throw a left. Okay. You know what? I back in Horsburgh scoring that now. You know, Horsburgh is a bang average player, but like I back him in screaming in the face of Royce Hunt now because he's the one who scored. And Royce is literally right there. Yeah, no, you know what? Horsburgh is ultimately a pretty average player, but you'll give him that try, man. Now, Lance, if the Raiders win, it means I'll be 4 from 8 instead of 5 from 8 because I backed the Sharks. It's usually how it works. But yes, I'll be 4 from 8 as well, which will be a pretty average, pretty normal score. And Fogarty will bang it over the post. Bang it over the post. So my Supercoach score is going to be 989. I think I still win 2 of my leagues this week. Oh, geez. It's going to be close, actually. St. Down the Dragons. Who's he got still? Final. Oh, he's got Braden Trindle, who's only on 6 points. I need Braden Trindle to not get another 24 points. I need Trindle to not get another 24 points to win that game. And then Little Puppy I've already beaten. And I can't beat Trollmitz Mudguts. So I just need Trindle to have a shocker from here on out. Arthur says, I'll be 3-8 again if Raiders win. I've been 3-8 each week. Yeah, I haven't gone under 4 yet, but I think I got 5 from 8, 4 from 8, 4 from 8. Or it could have been 4 from 8, 4 from 8, 4 from 8. So far. I don't care they're a bogey team anyways. You do care. What you get last week in ticks. 4 from 8 as well. Chip, that's a bit too soon, don't you reckon? What Chip said? Dragons win the grand final 2030. It's a bit too soon. Bit too soon. Howard says it'll be 8 from 8. Let's Green Machine. No, you will not be 8 from 8. So it's going to be 4 tackle here. Jack White kicks that ball down. You wish you were 8 from 8, mate. If you're 8 from 8, then I'm a massive, massive Man United fan. Dyson, how's your fantasy score? I don't play fantasy, I play Supercoach. So it's going to be first tackle with the Sharks. David says, why does my Supercoach say projected score 1,036 when I'm on 1,000 and have no one playing this game? I think because they're assuming updates, maybe. I'm not sure, but that's going to be a penalty. Penalty to the Sharkies. Penalty to the Sharkies. 26.5 minutes to go. Pretty stupid penalty to give away there. Illegal wrestling. I wouldn't say the game's over for you, Sharks, but I'd also be like, well, 14 points. You know, with the way you've been playing, you need to really improve what's going on. But we saw the Tigers and Dogs games still too. There's only been 7 games this week, Howard. He's a muppet. Because you get 36 extra points for being Dave, mate. You do get 36 extra points for being Dave, mate. You do. Rooster fan getting around it. Right hand side now, Cameron McInnes. McInnes gets it off to Nakora, and Nakora taking it out 45 metres out, second tackle. 6 again, actually, for inside the 10 against the Raiders. Cameron McInnes. I actually can't wait to just rest tomorrow, eh? Yesterday, this weekend's taken so much out of me. A bye weekend in 2 weeks, it's like, I can't wait. I just get to sit back and stream. I might go to the Cats game and vlog, but in the same sense, it's not going to be the same as what it's like at the Titans games. So third tackle now, 25 minutes out. Right-hand side, they give it off to Trindle. Trindle gives it out the back into Moylan. Moylan crunch down. Moylan's done nothing today. That's the first time I've seen him with the ball, by the way. Truly. All right, Brayley off to number 16, who I'm not even too sure. Oregon Kafusi, apparently. Fit tackle now. Brayley with the ball. He's going to go left-hand side to Moylan. Moylan here puts it up himself to Katoa. That's going to be, I think. Knock on Canberra. So it'll be Sharks with a fresh set. It was actually Montana, not Katoa. No, it's I remember the Dogs Tigers game ending after 60 minutes due to the extreme heat. Yeah, it's a knock on there from the Raiders. Oh, it goes backwards either way from Montana, but I'm pretty certain the Raiders touch it either way. Alright, so Cameron McKinnon's here with the ball, 10 minutes out. Can we see something, please, Sharkies? Get a bit of a crack on, son. Get a bit of a crack on, son. Remember when Moyes left Panthers, he was saying that Panthers would be nothing without him because at the time he was their only good player? Yeah, but that was at a time that Moylan was quite heavy on the substances, but that's going to be a try time for the Sharkies. Jesse Ramey and Trina with the assist. That's going to kill me on Supercoach. But Jesse Ramey with the try time. Try time for the Sharkies. Not game over yet. Not game over yet, ladies and gentlemen. 24-14 here with 24 minutes to go. Jesse Ramey, that was too easy of a hole. The Sharks are down a man as well, mind you. Oh, Sharp, you can clearly see that the Raiders player touches the ball too, and it definitely goes back as well. I can feel Monday Ice coming on might not be well enough for work tomorrow. It's my Friday tomorrow. Like, I've got my vlog, but that's already edited, really. Like, I've got to just finish off the editing tonight, but it's already edited, really. But Jesse Ramey breaks on through. One sec. At least the Titans still being sick at the end of the weekend. And a boys. Oh no. Oh no. In 6th? No, we'll be in 5th, bro. We'll be in 5th. If the Sharks win, then we'll be... I'm pretty certain right now we'll be in 5th regardless. Sharks -5. They would have to win by over 7 points to go above the Titans. Oh my god. Why is Talakai kicking, mind you? Why is Talakai kicking? He's just missed that too. That was bad. The Titans will stay in 5th with 2 points differential unless the Sharks win by over 7. If the Raiders win, they're still 2 points below the Titans because they haven't won a game yet. So the Titans will be in 5th regardless. Oh, Panthers in the bye. This bye shit, but give them the 2 points beforehand. Why is Talakai kicking? I don't get it. Rosa Thomas' Panthers bye still needs to count, I think. Shush. Stop it. Let me be my own bee. Huh? Pair of Panthers haven't played in round 3. Yeah, they get the bye, Judge. So, it's going to be Royce Hunt who brings his ball out. No, sorry, Oregon Fuzi gets the ball out to the 20. He can't be Royce Hunt. He's sin binned. Royce fans, the Storm and Cowboys have been underwhelming first 3 rounds. Man, Storm have got excuses. Cowboys don't. There's Storm excuses. There's no Munster. There's no Pappenhausen. You know, there's no half their team. They've lost half their team to the Dolphins. They've got issues. But they got Xavier Coates back. They got Justin Olam back. They got also no Nelson, Asaf Salamona. They also got Tarek Sims back. But there's still issues there regardless. The Cowboys are a full-strength team right now, and they look average. Right outside, Brayley with the ball, and it's going to be Trindle who whacks that ball up. And that will be a pretty good kick, actually. It lands 1 metre out from the line, and Sebastian Chris will get taken back at the 10. I wonder if that just lost me my game, that one. I think it might have, I'm still up by 3 points, but Trindle will get more than 3 points. He'll get more than 3 points in this one. Cron says, nice throw, Sharks. Listen, I reckon they'll be a much better team with Nico Hines back. They'll beat Dragons next week for me. I'm not reading your comment out, Daz, but I've seen it. Cows don't have Drinkwater or Hiku, but that still doesn't justify last night. Yeah, but the reason why Hiku and Drinkwater are gone is because of suspension. That's not because of injury. So you still have to, you know, criticise because that was their choice. So, no, it's not that they're missing them because of anything besides their choice of being dog shit in regards to giving away and getting a suspension. Oh my god, the ball bounce is going to be great here for the Raiders. It's going to be great for the Raiders. Wow. Wow. What a game next week. Reserve grade Storm versus reserve grade quality Tigers. Storm will win that game. It'll be 0-4 for the Tigers. And it'll be 0-4 for the Eels. It's honestly lining up to be a brilliant Tigers versus Eels 0-6 versus 0-6 Easter Monday affair. Yeah, it's going to be brilliant. So 20 minutes to go here of the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. We're super close to 22,000, so hit that subscribe button. Oh, geez, that kick's actually going to be pretty good. It gets back to the 40 on the Raiders side of the field. Eels, Tigers, wooden spoon battle. Can you imagine Eels go 0-6 and lose to the Tigers? And then get pumped by 90 against the Titans at Magic Round. Unbelievable. Royce Hunt still got a minute left with Simpin. That's facts. Sapello Titans off for. What's Sapello said? Sapello... I can't even see Sapello's comment. Oh, chance here for Flogarty. Taking down 15 minutes out. But you are right. You are right for sure. Oh, my throat's going to need a bit of rest after this weekend. Raiders taken down. Oh, no, he's lost the ball there. It's going to be Sharks ball. Yep. Nah, it's not a knock on them for the Sharks. It's just gone backwards there from the Raiders. Parent 2 buys this weekend and next week. Out of all teams to do it, like it would not genuinely surprise me to see the Eels win that game. I'm not going to tip them, but I would not be surprised. The Eels have been a bit of a bogey team besides the grand final last year for the Panthers in recent years. Regular season kings. Mark wants his Penrith 2, but that's where I read that comment. Where did that comment there? Right hand side here. And Multalo looking for it. Oh, geez, nearly broke through there. Nearly broke through there. 4 tackle. Braden Trindle's going to go for 40-20 here. 40-20? Oh my God, that's a great kick from Braden Trindle. That is a great kick from Braden Trindle. I'm sorry, but how are you going to lose to the Raiders? MMA says, well, you got no Nico Hines, but that's a great kick, and they haven't lost yet, mate. They have not lost yet. There's still 18 minutes to go here, and it's only a 10-point game. That's a great kick for there from Braden Trindle. That's a great kick. Tigers looking to lose 10 in a row based on their draw. Not sure. I don't know what their draw is after. I don't know what their draw is. Eels go. I only know Eels in 3 weeks, and also I can't remember who they play next week. Left hand side here, Moylan. Oh my goodness me! Second tackle here. Another close game, lads. I just want to throw it out there. Every game is competitive. Right hand side. Oh my God, they're going to score. Toby Rudolph. Oh, good defense there from the Raiders. Third tackle. Good defense there. Right hand side. Brayley. Short ball. Try time. Oh no, held up. Oh, held up. 7 minutes is 40-20. Thanks. That was about 17 minutes ago. So I was found was the Sharks just turned up with the man in the bin. Yep. Well, they've got Royce Hunt back now. They've got him back now. Now I'm Parramatta supporter full of confidence. I am. Full of confidence you are. Royce Hunt here. Royce Hunt, if he scores, he'll get right in the face of Horse Parade. Fit tackle now. 1 metre out from the line. Brayley gets it out the back here to Trindle. Oh, it's Nikora. Nikora still fit tackle. Kicks it through. It's going to be a dropout here. Unless... Oh, Taboko's going to get out. No, he's not. That's good work. Oh my God, don't pass the ball in your own in-goal. They're going to get out of the in-goal. But I just want to throw this out there. That's stupid play for the Raiders. Congratulations on getting out, but that is stupid play. That is really dumb play. You do that, you lose the ball, and you're an idiot. Like, they could have easily just given away a try there in that situation, which would have been absolutely... It would have crucified them. That is lucky they get out, but holy damn, dumb play from the Raiders. Exactly right. It's asking for trouble. It's asking for trouble. 4 tackle against the ball at 30. Rules and fans, the Tigers have round 4 Storm, round 5 Bronx, round 6 Eels, round 7 Bye. Hey, there's 2 points. Oh, Tarpane taking down 45 minutes out. Round 8 Seagulls, round 9 Panthers, round 10 Dragons. They have a chance against the Dragons. They have a chance against the Bye. And they have a chance against the Storm. Oh, my goodness me. Kennedy catches it. How did he catch that? Oh, that's a high tackle. Oh, Jack Whiten's come in for a high tackle there for sure. I don't understand how that wasn't called a high tackle. Also, the number 20 there for the Raiders looks like he's offside. Talakai gets taken out 15 minutes out. How did Kennedy catch that? But also, how on earth was that not a high tackle against Jack Whiten? That's a strip there. That's going to be a penalty to the Sharks. Jay Robertson says, hi mate, the Titans stuffed up my tips. Good win. Good. I'm glad your tips are stuffed up if you tips the Storm. I'm happy. I'm a happy little Vegemite that your tips are screwed because of the Titans. Because if you did not tip the Titans, I don't feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry. Sabella says, anyone who thinks we won't be top 4 haven't seen our draw. Our first game versus a top 4 team is round 8. Our next 5 games, Finns, Tigers, Raiders, Titans, Eels. We could honestly be 7-1 or 8. You will be 7-1 because you will lose to the Titans. So there's definitely no chance of you being 8 from 8. But you definitely will. You definitely will potentially be 7-1. So second tackle here. Oh, I'm gonna slap you dogs when you come in my home. Left hand side here gives it off to Royce Hunt. He runs it at Horsburgh and he'll be 25 metres out from the line now. You can see them talking shit to each other in the tackle too. Brayley gives it off here to Trindle. Trindle at the back here. Teague Wilton taking down 10 metres out. 4th tackle. Here come the Sharkies. 15.5 minutes to go. Still only a 10-point game. Moylan, short ball. Royce Hunt. Was never going to happen there though. Never going to happen that one. 5th tackle now. 1 metre out here from the line. Brayley gets at the back here to Moylan. Moylan to Candy. He's run behind his players there. I think that should be an obstruction. Well, I think that should have been an obstruction. They didn't call penalty though. But Sebastian Chris gets the ball anyway. Yeah, Sharks' 5th tackle options aren't great, but that was clearly an obstruction. Mark Warner says, will Melbourne make top 8? Not sure. When was the last time they missed out in the 8? I called them to finish in 9th pre-season. And I got called wild. I got called a maniac. Now, all jokes aside, people saying Cronulla won't make top 6 after only 2 rounds in without the Dally M medalists is just crazy. I know, I've still got them in top 4. Roos fans, my tips have been so bad first 3 rounds. Everyone's have been, bro. It's a good score if you get above 4. 15 minutes on the clock. Will Sharks make it 2 tries? They've got a chance, but there's still a whole 15 minutes to go. There's so long to go here. But again, they've competed here without their best player. You know, it's just people saying this team is not great is ridiculous. That should be a penalty. Yep, it will be a penalty to the Sharks. Is it me or Sharks playing better with 12? Yeah, Sharks looks better with 12 for sure. Sometimes teams do that because they know that they have to, fire up to be, fire up to help their other men alongside them. Whilst if you're 13, you can be complacent because you think somebody else is going to have your job covered for you. Actually, Sharks played really well against the Warriors last year with 12. If you guys remember that game, Talakai had a great game in that one. So it's first tackle now, 45 metres out from the Raiders line. Left hand side for Nukin. At the back here to Trindle. Trindle at the back here to Talakai. Talakai still going here. Talakai gets the ball to the 30. Good run there. Second tackle still going. It'll be 25 metres out from the line. The big red on 100 Supercoach points. Yeah, well, if you're going to get 2 tries and you don't hit 100, there's something wrong with you. All right, Sharks now with the ball. 20 metres out from the line. Much as we were better against the Bunnies with 12 the other week. Yeah, I agree. Left hand side here, Trindle. Left hand side, T. Wilson. Oh, 7 metres out from the line. 4 tackle. 4 tackle now. Brayley. He goes out the back here to Trindle. Trindle at the back here to Moylan. Moylan looking for Candy. Candy here himself. No, he gives it out right side. Sione Katoa cuts back again. He's still going here, Katoa. Sione Katoa still going. He kicks it through for... Oh my God, it's a dreadful kick. Oh my God, it's a dreadful kick. Sharks to win 200 covers my bet with you. Well, you wouldn't be liking Sione Katoa right now because that kick was horrible. Katoa with the Nofaluma special. It's Nofaluma special. It's a specialty with that one. Very special one. I couldn't help myself put on a small multi, but need the Sharks to win. They're still in the game, man. 12.5 minutes for 2 tries is a whopping amount of time. Whopping amount of time. Second tackle now for the Raiders. They're 35 minutes out, even their own line. Whitehead, he'll get this ball to the 45. Third tackle. Third tackle now. They roll it back to Starling. Starling gives it off to Tarpanay. Tarpanay to Whiten. Why Whiten? At the full. What are you doing? Why would he even do that? Makes no sense. George Steele says, hi, hello, mate. Why would you kick that ball out? Why would you kick that ball? It was third tackle. You're in your 45 minutes out, so you can't go for 40-20. And it goes out the full. It's just dumb. And then we're going to get somebody timed out in a moment because he's probably just about to be spamming. Yep, Jay, I know. Yep, there you go. Brighton slapped him down early. All right, so it's going to be Toby Rudolph. Rudolph gets the offload away to Brayley. Brayley to 25 metres out of the line. Sharks have got the momentum. Can they score, though? Gives the ball off to Teague Wilton. Oh, taken down. 11 metres out of the line. Second tackle. Brayley. Right-hand side. 11 metres out to Moylan. Moylan now to Hamilton Welly. Oh, great run. 3 metres short of the line now. Brighton chomped him. Mate, he chomped him hard. Chomped him hard. Trindle, Kennedy to Jesse Ramian, Katoa, and Silly didn't even go close to the sideline there. They're lucky they didn't go over the sideline. 10 minutes to go here in the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. Let's get to 22,000. Left hand side, they give it off to Nakora. Nakora gets it off to Kennedy. Kennedy back here to Rudolph, and this was just a wasted play. What a lazy play by Toby Rudolph. Lazy run there. Left-hand side, Brayley, fifth tackle. He gives it off to Hamlin-Uwelli, who passes it out the back. Teague Wilton with the ball. Back to Talakai. Talakai kicks it across, and that is just horrific attack from the Sharks. Dreadful. Judge says 10 points difference if Raiders score one try bad like the Sharks. Thanks, Sherlock. Much says this is the kind of game where Hines makes a massive difference. Oh, absolutely. I believe the Sharks win this game with Hines. But again, at least it's a competitive game, man, as usual. I feel like the Sharks score again, but I think the Raiders still win. Sapella says, I hear you, mate, but experience counts for a lot. Our crop of young guns are hitting their prime, and the inclusion of man means Reynolds doesn't have to create as much this our year, lads. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You Broncos fans are cocky. Enjoy this season, bro. Just like we enjoyed last year. Because this was the same chatter we heard last year, lads. Tell me that in round 11, mate, not round 3. Yep, bingo. Bingo. No, please, let them keep talking so that I have someone to absolutely blast. Absolutely blast. I'll do that to Broncos fans anyway, Sapella, don't worry, but you'll be a part of it. So Mulatalo gets the offload away here, and selling to Katoa will go back on the line, 30 metres out. India at 4:49. Against who and what? Oh, good run by Mulatalo. Gets the ball out to the 42. Right-hand side, they give it off to Moylan. 6 again here for the Sharkies as well. Jesse Ramian. Ramian gives it off here. Lucky that Nakora caught that. Why is Nakora also on the sideline? 42 minutes out. That's milked. Absolutely milked. Settle down. In cricket. I'm very well aware you're talking about cricket, but I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what game you're talking about. I don't know who they're playing. Second tackle here, because we already finished against them, so if it's against a team other than Australia, not many people are going to mind. So second tackle, right-hand side, off to Braden Hamlin-Uwelli. Good run. Gets the ball to the 20. Third tackle. I can't wait to rest my voice, eh? Left-hand side to Matt Moylan. He got Toby Rudolph there. Short ball goes backwards. That's fine. It was backwards. It went backwards. Will Kennedy. And he'll get taken down to 10. I don't know why Rays fans are booing. It was clearly backwards. Brayley gets it off to Moylan. Moylan off to Finucane. Finucane here to Hamlin-Uwelli. A great tackle there by Jack Whiten. Great tackle, fourth tackle, fifth tackle, sorry. Trindle, short ball, try time, Brittany Cora. Game on, baby. Game on, baby. Try time there for the Sharkies. Brittany Cora goes bang. Here we go. I don't understand why Rays fans are booing it. It clearly went backwards. It clearly went backwards, and Braden Trindle has been good in this game. Alright, so Sharkies with a chance here. It's 28-4-8 when the kids coming, and will be 24-20 any moment now. This is a very similar-ish game to that Tigers-Dogs game, eh? Raiders looked like they were probably going to, run away with it. Didn't. And the Sharks are going to keep themselves in it like the Tigers did. And they're going to bring it back late. Will they be able to actually win it, though? Much as Trindle back to kick in the least. I don't understand why Sissy Talakai kicked in the first place. It's right in front, though, so... Well, pretty much. Bang. There we go. Sapella says, clip this. If come round 11 we're lower than 5th, I'll donate 10 memberships. If you know I always come through on my word. That's how confident I am. Clip this, please. Mods, can one of the mods screenshot that and put that in the moderator chat so we can remember? Broncos lower than 5th. Come round 11. I don't think you have a great deal of a hard run, but in the same sense, no worry, bro. No worry. No worries. Much as please don't compare us to the Tigers. Hawk says the footy yesterday... Oh, the footy yesterday was good. I reckon really impressed by the Warriors. I'm disappointed with the Cowboys. I think the Warriors are okay. They're nothing special just yet. I want to see them against a good team first. I wouldn't say the Cowboys are this year. They've been really disappointing to start this year. They struggled against the Raiders as well, who were okay. And... who'd they play as well? Anyway, the Cowboys are 1-3, but they were lucky. Broncos, they look pretty bang average there. Warriors are okay. I'm going to wait to see on them. I need 6-7 rounds of them for sure. Howard says, let's go to Raiders. Arflake says, another bet you got to put nothing towards. Oh, bro, this channel, we get a heap of those, eh? We get a heap of them. It's great. It's fantastic. I don't need a bet. I don't need to gamble. So, second tackle of the Sharks. They're 25 metres out from their own line. They roll this ball back. Brayley gives it off to Finucane. And Finucane gets this ball now to the 35. I will say, I am most impressed by the Sharks in 2023. Win or lose this game. They are without their Dally M medalist, best player in the half-back position. Great pass there from Toby Rudolph to Brayley, off to Finucane. Finucane to Moylan. Moylan Talakai. Talakai here. Gets this ball to 35 metres out from the line. Four tackle. I am genuinely most impressed by this team. I know they're giving up points. Oh my God, Nakora with an absolute bolt of a line, but good tackle there by Tom Starling. That inside, Brayley gives it up to Moylan. Moylan here looking for the inside track for Montallo. He's not in goal. Nah, bullshit referee. Nah, wrong call referee. He caught that from outside the in goal. It'll be a 7-tackle set, but that's bullshit call there from the referee. So Sebastian Chris now, he'll get taken down 30 metres out from his own line. Broncos have a good draw, no wonder he said that. Of course he did. But in the same sense, I don't think he was in goal there. I don't think he was. First tackle leave of the Raiders, they'll be 40 metres out from their own line. How much of a lead do you need these days before you can feel safe? As a Titans fan, 753. Second tackle now for the Raiders. They're going to get this ball to the 48 or so. Rollers right-hand side to Emre Gula. And 6 again for the Raiders. Going to really help their cause. 5 minutes to go here, guys. 5 minutes to go. But how many times have you seen us lose when we are favourites? Yep. Bomba. Yes. Dragons game was very close until the last 10 minutes. And we're going to slap you. Titans are going to slap you. So Raiders now. They'll be 25 minutes out from the line. It's a 4-point game, so they can't think about a field goal. Third tackle, Starling off to Fogarty. Fogarty here to Whitehead. And Whitehead smacked down 15 minutes out from the line. Fourth tackle. Raiders fans feeling how we felt yesterday. Left-hand side here. Starling gives it off to Tarpany. Tarpany to Gula. And Gula, 5 minutes out. Not a great run there. Fifth tackle. That 6 again hurts. Probably 2 sets each. Sharks definitely get at least 2 sets. At least. Oh, he's lost the ball. Oh, my God. And Siona Katoa. No, yeah, Katoa brings the ball out to about 10 metres out of the line. Jeez, I thought he was about to break through for a try there. Mudshed, my heart is racing. I hate this. Yep. Yeah. Wait until you watch the Titans vs Storm vlog tomorrow at 5 p.m. My time, Queensland time, 6 p.m. your time, New South Wales. Yeah, I was exhausted, man. I was exhausted. Second tackle here. 30 metres out here from their own line. Brayley goes right-hand side to Royce Hunt, and he'll get a good run going. Good chug. Gets inside the attack, gets to the 40. 43 metres out from his own line. I think that's third tackle. The Sharks are rolling through their meters, though. Matt Morton comes from the inside there. It's a big hit, and he doesn't get the offload away. If he got the offload away, it would be huge. 45 metres out from the Raiders line. It's fourth tackle. And Will Candy looking for a hole. That was dumb. That's a high tackle, really. Wow, they can call it. It's close games suck when you're a fan of one of the teams playing. Yeah, welcome to every fan's life this year because every game is close. Up it goes. Good chase through here from Nakora. Oh, it's a good take there by Albo Hapawade. And the Sharks get up. 3.5 minutes to go. The Sharks probably get another whole set and a half as well. There's probably another set and a half. If they can defend nicely here, the Sharks can still win this game. Look at this. The Raiders look exhausted right now. They're 10 minutes out from their own line. They're not making a great deal of meters. Jay Robinson says, Parramatta and Manly nearly gave me a heart attack. Every single game in the competition besides Bulldogs Manly has given every single person a heart attack. Even that last game. You know, Dragons Broncos was incredibly close until the last 10 minutes. Dolphins Knights was incredibly close until the last 5 minutes. Raiders now 15 minutes out from their own line. Fourth tackle, not making meters here at all. Justin Sanders says faders. Yep, they did it against the Dolphins last week. Can they hold out here against the Sharkies with no Nico Hines? Jack White looking to go right. He'll get this ball outside to Hadawa Renara. This is probably going to take a couple tackles off the Sharkies set. And they get this ball out to 32 metres out. Oh my God, that's a penalty. You're an idiot. You're an idiot, bro. Oh wow, they called knock on. Oh my God, they called knock on. Oh, they've changed it to a penalty. I agree. He's an idiot. That man who gave away that penalty. No, it's not a game much. There's still Sharks will still get a set. But that man's an idiot. Who is it? Talakai? You are stupid. You are stupid, mate. No, that's the honestly, Sharks fans, you can blame Talakai for not getting. You'll get one last opportunity, but Talakai to do that on fifth tackle when you've had such a great set to kick him inside the defensive 30, to do that is absolutely absurd and is inexcusable in every count. That is just truly dreadful on fifth tackle. Raiders, he'll get taken out first tackle. I don't even know why they're looking for the offload. Like, you don't need to do anything. Just run the ball straight, soak up time. That's it. Done. Thanks for coming. Jai says he called knock on, then penalty. The penalty was the right call. The penalty was the right call. Left-hand side now, Emre Gula. 22 minutes out of the lines. Third tackle. Left-hand side, he gives up to Whiten. Here we go. Can the Rays hold it out? Minute and a half to go. He fourth tackle on intercept would just... Oh, that's going to be a knock-on here from the Raiders, they say. Okay, Sharks will get one full set. Here we go, guys. Here we go. The Sharks will get one full set here. It's a 4-point game. 1 minute and 20 seconds to go here of the game. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Let's go, baby. The Raiders are going to challenge us, apparently. Oh. What's wrong with this? Well, I don't understand why they're trying to get a quick play the ball anyway. The Raiders are mismanaging the way to end this game. You don't need to offload. You don't need to quick play the ball. You don't need to do anything. Like, I don't understand what they're trying to achieve here. Like, why do you need to play the ball fast, man? It doesn't make sense. So he goes up. I don't think that's a knock-on. Oh. What's wrong with this? This will be a successful challenge. I don't understand why he would call that knock-on. Doesn't even look like a knock-on. Chopper says, coming to Raiders, screw the Sharks. Mudge says they beat us last minute this time last year. Really hope we can get them back. Yeah, you did. You did. Well, it's going to be Raiders ball here, but I'm pretty certain it's about 4 tackle anyway. Pretty certain it's about 4 tackle. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, Brighton. It'll be a successful challenge for the Raiders. Oh, sorry? That's a terrible call from the bunker. They're going to say Jack Whiten failed to control the ball. There was nothing wrong with that play the ball whatsoever. But the Sharks will get the ball here 10 metres out from their own line. Brighton says Ricky's going to blow up. Ricky would have blown up about something else anyway. But yeah, that's a terrible call. Regardless, it was about 4 tackle and the Sharkies would have got the ball any moment now. But in the same sense, the Raiders could try to force a repeat set and win the game. But now they can't. I just don't understand how you could class that as a knock-on. I don't understand how you could say... How could the bunker come down and say that was a bad play the ball? There was nothing wrong with it. All right, here we go. Well, at least it makes it an exciting finish here. Minute 13 to go of the game. The Sharks with the ball. CSM Matalakai gets it off to Blake Brayley to Finucane. They're going to get this ball out to about the 30 or so second tackle. Playoffs is going to call the bunker weak-gutted dogs. Fair enough. Raiders don't want to give away a penalty. They give it off to Hamlin-Uwelli. Hamlin-Uwelli gives it off to Trindle. Trindle hit to Kennedy. Kennedy outside to Ramian. And Ramian will get this ball out to the 40. Third tackle. Still 50 seconds to go here. A repeat set would help them for an extra 3 tackles. But overall, this is the last set of the game right now. Royce Hunt, third tackle. He'll get the ball to the halfway point. 4th tackle here. There is 40 seconds to go of the game. Blake Brayley off to Matt Moylan. Moylan gives it off to Finucane. They need to be doing more than that right now. 5th tackle. Last play of the game. Unless the Sharks can get a 6 again. And it's not going to be that way. Terrible pass there from dummy up. Moylan gets it at the back here. Trindle. Trindle kicks it through here. And that's going to be game over. Game over. Raiders win. Game over. Raiders win. 17 seconds to go. The Raiders will get the ball. And that was just, again, proved a lot of points about the Sharks' attack in today's game. They need Nico Hines. They win this game with Nico Hines. Without him, they didn't have the attack today. They still scored 20 points without the best player, the Dalian player of the year. They gave up 24 points. The thing for the season of the Sharkies, they can't defend, they can score. First game, they gave up 28 or so points to the Rabbitohs. Second game, they gave up 26 points to the Eels. Third game, they gave up 24 points to the Raiders. They can score points, they can't defend. Their attack in today's game on 5th tackle options was dreadful, and they still scored 20. You bring Nico Hines back in this team is going to be much better, and they're going to get the job done. So be wary of the Sharks. They're now 1-2. I still have them as a top 4 team. Raiders, on the other hand, they'll take the win here. It's their first win of the season. They've been average so far this year, but they will take it there. It was close, and they probably should have done better. But in the same sense, that's a very Raiders win. They're gritty in the end, and they'll take it. They'll take the 2 points for sure. They'll take the 2 points for sure there. Howard says the bunker again. Much is so frustrating. Yeah, it'd be frustrating, but in the same sense, who do you guys play next week? Like I said, guys, thumbs up, subscribe. But let's go have a look. Don't forget, tomorrow at 5 p.m. AEST is when the Titans of a Storm vlog will come out. Sharks next week will play the Dragons. That's why, right, very winnable game for the Sharks, and it should be favourites. And the Raiders play the Knights, which is a very winnable game for them. So, Jai says Raiders get their first win. Chopper says Mo salary cap. Roosters in the top 8. Nut dogs are. That comment was all over the shop, but you tried. The Panthers will go into 5th. The Titans will go to 6th. The Roosters will go to 7th. The Dragons will... No, sorry. Yeah, and the Dogs will go to 8. Dragons will drop out of the top 8. So the round after round 3, the Broncos are in 1st. The Dolphins are in 2nd. Manly are in 3rd. Warriors in 4th. The Panthers are in 5th. The Titans are in 6th. The Roosters are in 7th. And the Bulldogs are in 8th. So Dragons, you'll be sayonara. I got 4 from 8 tips this week. Not great, you know. I did take the Broncos. I did take the Titans. I did take the Dolphins. And I did get the Bulldogs, which was just... this day was really close to making it a 3 from 8 week for me. But, yeah, I'll take 4. Most people would have gotten around the 4. A lot of people here saying 3 from 8. Some people saying 5 from 8. Howard says 8 from 8. He's an idiot. He didn't get 8 from 8. Serpent getting around it. At least it's going down every week. Oh, mate, every game is just fantastic. Every game is honestly fantastic. You can't complain with the product that the NRL has on offer this season. You just can't complain with it. But guys, I'm going to jump off here for now. I appreciate you as usual. Obviously, it's been a massive weekend here. Hit that thumbs up button. Smack the subscribe button. Super close to 22k. There will be a vlog tomorrow for the Gold Coast Titans versus Melbourne Storm at 5 p.m. AST, 6 p.m. Sydney time, New South Wales time. Chipping Tuesday will be big. Get around that one. I'll be in North Queensland next week, so I won't be streaming the Cowboys, Titans, or the Rabbitohs Manly, but we'll have Antonio streaming for that one. Don't forget, if you want 10% off your macro mic, go check out the website right there for healthy foods that taste bloody damn well awesome. You saw me eating, chomping down and cooking before. We've also got all those baking mixes and whatnot. It's fantastic, man. So if you want to snack during the footy, get onto macro mic there. You get a 10% discount if you use the code AMBBlaze. But yeah, I appreciate you as usual, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the vlog. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.